Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. You already know what it is. It's your boy Fade. We got a great Fade reactions video lined up for you today. So, with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Honestly, I thought I was gonna start stream like around midnight, but man, I fell asleep. Depending on how many people show up will depend on how long this one goes. Let's get it started, y'all. Let's get it going. So this one is the terrifying case of the partner killer from the Stranger Stories channel. If you guys want to watch it uninterrupted, no commentary, you can go ahead and check it out over there. Um, Definitely don't know too much about the case, but from what I got going in, the cop already had a coffee and some type of breakfast sandwich for him. I think this guy killed his business partners or something the day before, and now they're bringing him in for question. Well, he's suspected to have killed his business partners the day before, and they brought him in for questioning to see if they can get him to admit to anything. Let's see how this goes.
Um, Thanks very much for taking a few minutes to come in and talk to me. You just go ahead and eat and have your coffee, take your time. That's not a problem at all. I'm going to do the same. Basically, as I said earlier, my name is Kaylee O'Neill, and I'm a detective sergeant with the Ontario Provincial Police, the Legal Sciences section. And just so you know, Basil, this room right now is being audio and video recorded. That's what these black bulbs up in the corners are. And there's also an audio recording here as well. It's the back of it in case there's some kind of technical knowledge.
Restaurant store.
30 chairs, non-squeak.
Probably being recorded everywhere you go as we're walking around here. Just so you're aware of that. Basically, I've been asked to come and speak with you here today, Basil. And I have a number of functions that I perform. And the most important function that I do perform is that I'm responsible for making sure you understand exactly what's going on here today and what's going to be happening. Now, I know you've had dealings with other officers, not only from the OPP, but also from the Ottawa Police Service. And what I want to make sure.
Okay, so this is in Canada. I thought from his accent this was for sure in Canada, but I'm glad he said Ottawa because now we know for sure, you know.
Is that there's no misunderstanding about what we're here talking about today. And really all I want to know is what's your understanding of why we're here right now, Basil? Is it okay to call you Basil? Is that what you normally go by?
No, Basil.
Basil?
You're over here trying to get me to say something to him.
He fucking up that sandwich. His name's Basil. That's wild. I never heard of anybody named Basil.
Incriminate me in any way you possibly can.
An astute observation by Borutski, who remains calm as he eats his meal. His tone of voice is level, and he gives short, concise answers. He has a tight rein on his
circumstances that they're in at the time. So basically all of our rights, Basil, are guaranteed. Okay, and they're guaranteed under what's called the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. And the Charter of Rights states that when someone's been arrested or detained, they must be advised of their right to counsel or basically their right to a lawyer. Now, obviously, as of right now, you have been arrested for murder. Okay, so if you'd like to phone a lawyer.
For killing, not murder.
For killing, not murder. Okay.
Wait, did he just admit that he did that shit right there? The cop said you've been arrested for murder. He said I did killing, not murder. Like, what you think that what's the difference?
Um, if you'd like to speak to a lawyer or to duty counsel, I can make a phone available to you to do that. Okay, so if you'd like to phone a lawyer to seek legal advice, I have a phone list that's available to you for free legal aid lawyers. First of all, you understand that, right?
I don't understand it. The system is so corrupt that
Well, it's difficult for sure. I don't know if I wouldn't say it's necessarily corrupt, but it's definitely got
it's corrupt.
some things that we need to spend some time working through. And the first thing all I want to do right now, Basil.
Well, he fucked that sandwich up. It was like a little breakfast sandwich, I think, and some coffee. He probably about to tell on himself pretty quickly. I don't know. This is a long ass interview. We'll see.
Let's make sure you understand your right, okay? I understand you talked to a lawyer earlier, a duty counsel lawyer.
No.
Last night.
And he told a cop that about 10 times. He was sitting in the back seat of the cruiser. I was sitting in the front seat of the cruiser. When the guy got out of the cruiser, the cop looked at me and he said, "You can fucking drive yourself to the hospital." And he turned and showed me a fucking criminal record that wasn't even supposed to exist. It was supposed to be wiped clean because I was found not guilty. So he fucking left me there on the side of the fucking road. And how I got to the hospital is beyond me. And I got no treatment because I went to a little hospital because I didn't know what else to do.
Okay.
So now I'm.
How many years back are we talking here, Basil?
I don't know. It happened when I was going to work. Atomic Energy, Petaluma Flats. That cop should be shot and pissed on for what he done to me.
So is this, are we talking a long time ago, like over 10 years ago or 5 years ago? Or?
Over 10 years ago.
Okay. And you were working at Atomic Energy?
So right now he just telling stories that don't matter. His body language is wild too. He's shut off. He's looking down. He's got his head on his shoulder. I mean on his forehead, his hand on his forehead. He already looks very defeated, bro. Like he's definitely confessing at some point.
Okay.
That's right.
What were you doing out there? What was your title?
Millwright.
Millwright, okay. About you. And I'm trying to learn a little bit about it.
What's the point?
Well, the point is that you're here and I'm here and
Malicious prosecution, that's the point.
O'Neill doesn't even pretend that he isn't aware of Borutski's past history and hasn't specifically read any type of file or Borutski's
Hey, humble servant, welcome to the chat, man. Appreciate you.
criminal record, but he
The officer never even met me and he said he had knowledge. He's a liar.
And again, I've just met you and I told you I have very limited knowledge about you. And I'm trying to learn a little bit about it.
What's the point?
Well, the point is that you're here and I'm here and
Malicious prosecution, that's the point.
O'Neill doesn't even pretend that he isn't aware of Borutski's past history and hasn't specifically read any type of file or Borutski's criminal record, but he has talked to several officers who have dealt with Borutski. And once again, Borutski has an incident with a cop where he is supposedly completely innocent. Is it possible that his wife and her relative conspired against him? Absolutely. It is even within the realm of possibility that he has been treated poorly by police officers on multiple occasions. But with each story that he is completely innocent, the probability decreases.
I believe his business partner, his name, they said that this the terrifying case of the partner killer. The gentleman's name's like Basil Brewski or Brzezinski or some shit. They're from Canada. It's in Ottawa. I think he killed his two business partners. I'm not sure if it's one or two yet though. Right now he's talking about how his wife and her relative conspired against him and called the cops on him and basically made him leave his home and wouldn't take him to the hospital. So he's bringing up multiple times where cops have like picked him up or cited him for something, and he's saying that every time he was completely innocent. Guys, there's a lot of people in here. Make sure you guys double tap them screens, man. Helps out the stream. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are the fastest growing true crime community on YouTube. If you want to help us out with that on our road to 10K, definitely hit that subscribe button.
I think you might have some difficulty identifying a malice between me and you right now. Wouldn't you agree?
You already you're asking me stupid questions as if pretending that you don't know I have a criminal record. I am not stupid.
No, I told you I knew you had
So
a
I
criminal
don't want to
record.
talk about it.
I told you I knew you had a criminal record. I said I didn't know what it was for.
For sure, Justin, man. Welcome to the chat, too.
No, don't change it. No. I know what you're doing. It's okay. I don't believe a word you're saying.
Basil, do you care what people think about you?
No, I know what people think about me. I have a few friends that are really friends. The rest of the people in the society are all judging me now on what you have done to me.
He keeps talking about how society judges him. He has a very guilty conscience. Even his body language tells me just guilt.
It's quite important that when innocent people go to jail, the police don't do anything about it. They don't investigate. They don't care.
Well, you know what? Really, why do we have to do anything about it when we have you to take care of these problems?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's very evident what I'm talking about. We're way beyond. Listen, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but the question out of my mouth this whole time we've been here was certainly not, did you kill those 3 girls? Because you did. That's very clear from this investigation. And witnesses and evidence. I'm not asking that question. That's not a question I need an answer to. That's not what I care about. It's irrelevant. It's a moot point. My only concern was why you did this to them. What could they possibly have done to make you so angry that you decided in September of 2015 to go and kill these 3 women? And the only rational explanation I can think of is that they obviously hurt you in some way. Either rejected you, or lied to you, or somehow disrespected you. That's the rational explanation from the rational person looking in at this. Unless I'm missing something glaringly obvious.
Obviously, you
Hey, Stony Ant, welcome to the chat, brother. Over here we do interrogation video reactions. We watch interrogation tapes, true crime, sometimes body cam, and we try to get the other, like a real inside aspect to the cases. We talk about what's going on in the case and kind of just discuss what we see and how we feel, things like that. Welcome to the channel, though, bud. I appreciate you.
are. I keep telling you that I was framed and I done time.
This gentleman right here killed, it looked like he killed 3 women the day before. They've now picked him up, and this is his interrogation footage. His name is Basil Borutski. They're from Ottawa, Canada. He's like a low-key serial killer, you know what I mean?
I'm in jail. It's ruined my reputation, ruined.
Well, you certainly weren't framed this week. I mean, maybe something happened to you when you went to jail, and maybe something went awry with you.
Hey, anytime, Stony. That's what we do around here, man. Everybody who comes to the chat, we definitely welcome you in. We're the fastest growing true crime community on YouTube. If you want to help us get to our goal of 10K, man, definitely hit that sub button.
Investigation. I do not know. If that was the case, that's most unfortunate. But speaking about that investigation right now is not my concern, and it should not be your concern.
Justin, as soon as the cop came in, he was like, I bet you want to know what this is about. I was like, oh shit, this is in Canada. And then they said something when he started reading them his rights, he was like, well, we're down here at the Ottawa police station. You know that, right? And then I was like, oh yeah, that's for sure Canada.
fail to agree with you. I think it should be your concern.
Well, we have to have a hierarchy of concerns, Basil. I'm sure you can understand that.
Yeah, well, you have to find out, start at the lower key and work up to the hierarchy to understand it.
Well, that's not the way the world works. Come on, we both know that.
That's the way it should work.
Well, if there's the way it should work, ideally, then there's the way it does work.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
And I don't think that the people in this community would appreciate me ignoring you having taken the lives of those 3 girls just to go open up a case where you may have been wrongly charged years ago that you don't even want to tell me about.
Just using words so small, just like Basil's life is just a case. Basil's life is a bunch of cases on police officers who maliciously prosecute.
Oh, Basil's life is a big case right now. Yes, it is. It's very big. It's very big in the news all across Ontario.
Stroking his ego, because Basil's basically saying, my whole life the police just been making up stories on me. Every time I got in trouble with the police, it's been a lie. And this is just a lie. Y'all trying to build a series of lies on me. Like, Basil, nobody knows you, bro. Nobody cares about you. You keep doing this shit to yourself, dog.
And the police made it that way.
No, the media made it that way.
Yeah.
Actually, you made it that way. You are the one that made it that way. You made this situation, not me. I was minding my own business in Sudbury yesterday. No idea who you were.
Right, that's what I just said, bro. Like, shout out this cop, man. I like this detective.
But here I am in a room talking to you, trying to find out who you are, trying to find a reasonable explanation for why this happened. Trying to find some shred of hope that the community is going to hear and have an understanding of why things like this happen. What was done to you
If the community
that hurt you so badly that you had to
if
do
the
these
community
things?
wanted to know, they would start an independent inquiry and look into the past. How did it ever evolve to get to this? Because Basil Borutski is a kind, caring, God-fearing human being. So how
You know
did
what?
that?
That is a point we agree on.
Hey, Dan Man Shears. Welcome, Dazman Shears. Welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much.
Need to go back to the past and find out how could this have happened.
That is a point we agree on.
Finally, Borutski shows signs that he's going to talk. O'Neill has carefully orchestrated this moment by making it appear as if he might actually be bored by Borutski's story, and that his reasons for the murders won't have an effect on the outcome of the case. This sets Borutski off, just as it would with any narcissist. He has to prove O'Neill wrong and give details about what drove him to do such things. At this point, he's almost eager to talk, even if his tone is still combative.
If there's one thing I do know, what people have said about you is you're a kind, caring person, which is why I'm having a difficulty with this contrast in behavior. Even these women that are no longer with us have said that about you, stood by you in the past when you were charged. Friends that you have, friends that they have, said that you were a good, caring person. From what I understand, it looks like you're acting as a handyman for some of these women, helping them out when they in their time of need. So I would agree with you that yes, that is what people say about Basil, that he is a caring, good person. The religious side wasn't apparent until I sat down and started talking to you, but I can obviously see that as well. Make no mistake, people aren't out there saying that you're some kind of terrible person, which is one of the reasons why I agreed to come here from Sudbury to talk to you today. Is because that's the kind of things that people are saying to you. They are saying that you're a good person. You are helping. You are caring. And I don't understand how this happened, just like everybody else doesn't understand. And that's why I wanted to take the time to come here and talk with you. It would have been easy for me just to go to the investigator and say,
Hey guys, double tap them screens, man. Let's get them likes up. It's a whole bunch of people in here, so definitely double tap them streams and help the stream out. Japina, welcome to the chat, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for your subscription. Everybody, double tap them screens. Get them. Let's get them likes up. I really appreciate you all.
oh yeah, look, you got enough here. See you later. I don't need to talk to this guy. You got better things to do. But I wanted to take the time to talk to you.
And when I tried,
Because I don't understand.
talk over me some more. You said anytime you want, just,
Yeah.
and every time I do, you just keep on talking.
I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, you're sorry, all right.
But what did you want to say?
Every time I try to tell you the proper thing to do is to find out that I was innocent of all those charges, all those times dragged through court.
Okay.
And that there was police officers that constantly
Hey, HH, welcome to the chat. Alan, how's it going, bud?
didn't do what they were supposed to do, constantly tried to frame Basil. And then you'll see how it evolved, little by little by little, to the point where Basil
Rose, good morning. Welcome in.
has no choice. The system is
Okay.
just screwing him.
So which cases are we talking about here? What do you want me to look into? What are the officers' names? I'm going to write them down.
Oh, you didn't write down already?
No, I didn't
It
write
wasn't
down.
even important to you about Kathy Sarnosky, Ian Anderson,
Okay.
and the past, and how Reggie Armona.
Basil, I need you to slow down for me. I can't. That's why I didn't.
Hey, Rick, welcome to the chat, my boy. Yeah, this guy hasn't asked for a lawyer at all. This is a serial killer named Basil Borutski from Ottawa, Canada, I believe. He killed 3 women the day before. It's alleged he was their handyman or something like that. Uh, Cops kind of been stroking his ego this whole time. This is the first time we're starting to see uh, Basil kind of give us some intel of what happened.
Get in the first
Shout out Tom, man. Welcome to the chat, Tom.
time around. You blew through them so fast, you're on to the next thing. I didn't even hear them other than Kathy somebody. Kathy? Basil?
Sarnosky, maiden name, she's married to a cop. I think
She's your wife's niece, is that correct?
right.
Okay. She's married to a cop.
I believe her married name is Lemelin or something like that.
Now what?
She threatened to shoot me when she was going to police college. Now she teaches police.
She threatened to shoot you.
Right on.
So what was the case I'm looking into here? What was the allegation that you feel you're wrongly convicted of or somebody lied in?
I believe that time that the wife took off with her first cousin and lived with him for 6 months. And
your wife?
That's right.
Okay.
And then she made a fictitious charge that supposedly happened years.
Kristen, welcome to the chat. I'm not sure what made them pick him up. I think witnesses put him around those people last because Tomcat, thank you for the sub, because he killed them the day before. This is a day after his crime spree, so some witnesses or something may have put him with those women yesterday.
Years before, whatever you call it, just so that she could get custody of the children. And she got Kathy and Ian to call the officer investigating Reggie Armonas. And the first thing Reggie done was the proper thing.
Hold on a second. Reggie Armonas?
Armonas. Pembroke Police at the time. I don't know where
Hey, Kristen, shout out Baltimore.
she is now.
Baltimore is a cool city, man. A lot of history.
Armonas. Pembroke Police. Okay. Sorry. So Reggie was investigating. So she said she made up some story you're saying to gain leverage to get.
Anderson wasn't even a cop here. He was somewhere in Northern Ontario, and Kathy was here, and I don't know where she went to college. She went up there too after and then she broke up with him and she married some other cop here. But she got, the ex-wife got Kathy to phone and talk to Ian. Ian phoned. They called it. She refused to go through with it because she said it was because she had cancer. But it lasted long enough that she got what she wanted from the family court, made me look like an asshole. And then charges were dropped, or whatever, stayed, that's the word.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want them stayed. I wanted to go to court and be proven not guilty because I wasn't. The system should have seen 3 times the same charges, found not guilty of 20, and she's doing it again. But they didn't. They didn't even try to see the truth. Get Basil.
He's painting himself at the victim. It seems like he lost some court hearing against that lady, and now he's saying that the court basically let him off, but it didn't expunge the charges. Like they were basically like, stay away, stay out of trouble, and you'll just be on probation type shit. But he was like, I wanted it to go to court so that I could beat the case. But for whatever his reason, his lawyers didn't think that was smart.
And then there's even with Anastasia Kuzik. She sells my tractor. When the police are called, the police officer says, that's stealing, that's theft. When the police officer's called, he says, we're not going to do anything about it. It's a such sensitive situation. Sensitive? She stole my tractor and sold it. What does that make her out to be? And the police protected that theft. Corruption, man, corruption.
So I think they were still talking about the first victim the cop was asking him about. He's saying she stole his tractor and the police never did nothing about it. So at the very least, that's a motive on that first lady.
Another police officer, Miller, are you writing them down?
Yep. Do you know his first name?
No, I never ran into much with him.
Pembroke or OBB?
Killer.
Okay.
I got beaten with a baseball bat in the field. I didn't know why I was getting beaten. And it took a year or two later for me to finally find out Natalie Warmerdan was screwing the neighbor while she was married to her husband before I came along. When I came along, he was pissed off. I often wondered why the man didn't like me. I tried to help him. I helped him fix his pool. He just.
Now he's saying that the girl, I guess it was his chick at the time, uh, the neighbor started beating him in the field with a bat. Now I think this is years prior, so I don't think that happened recently. But yeah.
And then one day I'm getting beaten with a baseball bat
Hey, Bill, yeah, dude is guilty as hell. I would agree.
because my baler caught fire. I done nothing wrong, totally innocent. And I find out it's because all those time I was there, it was because I took his affair girlfriend next door. I had no idea. So I get a beaten with a baseball bat, could have been killed. Miller comes along, and the first thing they say is, Basil, you're under arrest. I said, for what? He said, you're drinking beer. So what? I'm on my own property. I'm having a beer after a fire. And it took the Crown Attorney to look that through and see that it was wrong and made Miller go back and charge the guy with assault. The guy hit me 3 times with a baseball bat, and finally I got to hit him and broke his nose. Other than that, I would probably be dead. And I ended up charged.
None of that happened. Dude never had a baseball bat, bro. You is not agile enough to dodge the baseball bat, then punch him in the nose, bro. Dude thinks he's fucking Batman or Bruce Willis or some shit.
Snowballed and snowballed to the point where Natalie took advantage of the system and Anastasia took advantage of the system because the police had built me up into, it was just so easy for them.
So now the last 2 women, I think both of those women were victims. He's saying both the victims just made him have like a bad reputation with the police. Let's go forward. See if he'll get over his pity party.
100% got him out of the picture before he tells the truth. But even when I tell the truth, none of you really want to hear that, do you? Because you all hide your brotherhood. I actually went to the Ottawa area hoping that it would be the Ottawa police. But what do? They bring me back and give me to the OPP. And it's been the OPP, mostly the Killaloe detachment, that has been my nightmare.
Well, I'm here listening to what the truth is, and I'm with the OPP.
But you've already told me that, oh, it's just a drop in the bucket. It's not the system works. So you're, even though you know it's corrupt, you said that you know it's corrupt.
I think maybe now you're putting words in my mouth.
No, I'm repeating what you said. You said that you know that women use the system. That's corrupt. Yet you're not going to do anything about it. You think it's just a drop in the bucket. Then you said the system works. The system doesn't work. Innocent people like me are in jail. That means the system doesn't work. When you put innocent people in jail, things happen. Screws get loose. You can't think. You're not, there's, the positivity of life is gone.
That doesn't seem to be the case with you though, Basil. I mean, you've been to jail and you can think very clearly. You're very articulate, you're very spiritual, so that didn't happen to you.
You don't think so. I've been trying to, you call a Kevin Rakuski. I tried to get the crisis line. I talked to my probation. I've been telling everybody I'm going to explode. It's
Hey, Job, thanks for the subscription, brother. Appreciate you.
overload. I don't know what's happening. I've been telling people that I've had dizzy. I can't, if I bend over and I sit up, everything starts spinning. I have health issues that haven't been dealt with. In jail, twice I was in jail. Twice I asked them to fix the hernia. They told me, no, you do it when you get out. It's your responsibility. Anytime I haven't got time, I haven't got money, I don't have a vehicle, I don't have, everything has been taken from me. So.
Well, lots of things have been taken from you, apparently.
Everything has been taken from me.
Rightfully or not, this is a man who feels like he has been pushed to the edge and beyond. At a minimum, it needs to be investigated what organization or helpline he called, and make sure they actually did everything they could.
I had money. I used to make over 100,000 a year in the 1990s. Everything has been taken from me. My job, my health, my family, my dignity. All by the police.
Right, like if he was actually telling the truth, yeah, that would be a wild story, bro. But we could clearly tell it's not him.
And people that use the police.
You've lost many things.
I've lost everything.
Do you think it's a little bit selfish on your behalf to take those women's lives for you to prove a point? To prove a point.
Selfish? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well,
I haven't got a clue right now what you're saying.
Well, these women that you killed is part of a grand scheme for you to draw light on the fact that the justice system apparently doesn't work.
No, it's not a scheme. Where are you getting this from? There's no scheme. I told you, I was reading the Bible, talking to this lady. I went to bed.
Hey, West Side Crime, welcome to the shop, man. Appreciate you.
I remember discussing with her parts of the Bible.
Yes.
I haven't slept in days.
I'm sure that happened.
I guess I'm not allowed to talk.
We have witnesses that are going to fill in the rest of those blanks, Basil. That's why you're here right now under arrest, okay? I'm sure you were talking to some woman about the Bible one night this week, but I'm also sure that you killed those 3 girls before you ended up here.
I'm talking about the night before. The night before is what I'm talking about. And you don't.
What I'm saying is there's no confusion about what happened to those women.
Appreciate you, bro.
I'm not allowed to tell the story. I don't understand it, but whatever. That's more corruption. Don't let him say what.
No, I've been listening to you for like 2 hours now tell your story. And I only had one question. The only one I asked was, do you think it was selfish on your part to kill these girls just to prove your point? And more importantly, do you really believe your father would approve of that behavior?
Hey, Jay Trejo, welcome to the chat, man. Yeah, definitely double tap them screens, guys. Let's get them likes up.
The question doesn't even make sense. It has no bearing.
It's the question on everyone's mind right now, Basil. Everyone in Ontario is going to want to know the answer to that question. Do you remember when I told you earlier that when you explain your situation, then people develop an appreciation for why something may have happened, and perhaps they can see themselves in that same situation. And perhaps, Basil, there's going to be people who looked on your actions and thought, you know what? There's a trailblazer. There's a guy trying to make Ontario better by drawing attention to a problem. The median, I don't believe, is the best way you went about it, but I can certainly understand your frustration and what you're trying to do.
You don't understand. I'm not going about anything. I'm not trying to get the medium or whatever you're talking about, or I'm not, whatever the words you use.
You know every word I'm using. You're a very intelligent guy.
I'm trying to remember the word you're used. What was the word you used?
I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
You're saying that
I'm saying
He said it flat out. You killed those 3 women, bro, and you keep hopscotching around the subject.
that you're mad at the justice system and you want to try and fix it by going about it this way.
No.
Draw the attention to it. Maybe so it doesn't happen again. It seems to be some motivation of yours.
No.
That's my understanding of what you've been saying here for the last 2 hours.
Your understanding is completely wrong. That's not what I'm doing. I didn't do something to motivate or whatever you're saying.
No, you said justice. This is justice. You wanted justice. You haven't got justice. In fact, you feel you've been shafted by justice. So you've taken justice into your own hands, and these 3 women are dead. And whatever high and mighty spiritual motivation you talk yourself into, at the end of the day, you killed 3 women. They are no longer with us. You and I are here. And people are going to make decisions about you. And I appreciate that you've taken the time to explain your position to me, because I think that's going to help the community understand. Because what they don't want is to think that there's just some serial killer out there running around. Because that's really what it comes down to. You're a guy who's killed 3 women, more than 2. 3 is serial. But you've got this righteous side, and there seems to be some sense of, I need justice, and Ontario needs justice, and I've been kicking all the while from the
home. I pretended to drink that night because she's bipolar, so she would push me with her drink. I'd take it, I'd hold it. A little while later, she'd take it out of my hand and give it back. She'd put it, I'd hold it. I never took one fucking drink. She thought I was drinking. But that was to appease her. As long as she thought I was drinking, she was happy. I had to drink with her. I didn't drink. And then the cops, they pulled me over, or the roadside. It wasn't a roadside, it was.
Hey, Patty, welcome to the gang, man. Appreciate that subscription.
Just 2 cops drunk in a police cruiser on the back road that I used to get home. They'd been there for hours because there was that much snow on the road. And they pulled over, and 2 of them get out, and they're both fucking wobbling. The radio in that cruiser was so loud you couldn't even hear. And I told them I was a designated driver and whatever, and they just carried on. And then a little while, not quite home, the same cruiser comes, pulls me over again. And that's because they read the computer thing. They ran my plate, and there was Basil Borutski was charged with rape and whatever, 12 charges that weren't supposed to be there. He was found not guilty of them. That was all a loony wife. I was already years before and gone, and I was never found guilty of none. And that's why the police should have seen that. And then the next time she went nuts, they should have been saying, hey, look at this lady's loony. She ran him through the ringer twice already. Now this is the 3rd time. Why aren't we looking at his side? But that's not the way it was. Again. And then I lost my house over that. It's crazy.
When you look at...
I know where that cop lives on Mask Island in Barry's Bay, and I can't remember his name. It's not there.
Mask Island?
It's right in the town of Barry's Bay. There's a little causeway in Mask Island he lives on.
And this is OPP guy?
Yeah.
Basil, when you look back at everything that's happened to you here over the last couple of days since Monday, do you feel sorry about how it all ended?
Of course I feel sorry. Maybe that's why I didn't. No, I know why I didn't shoot myself. But I did know that if I kept the gun and waved it around, for sure I would have shot. I was thinking but not thinking. I was thinking I think I was thinking a little better when I sat down at that picnic table and I started writing. For some reason things seem to be more clear. Must have because I didn't move anymore.
How long were you there?
A couple of hours. Did you find the booze?
Not sure. Did you have booze then?
I had a bottle of 40 Creek and a bottle of wine and a little bottle of Fireball. I left the car and went through the bush back out to the highway and I crossed the highway.
Hey, Connor, welcome to the chat.
And before I found the gun, I left the booze there because I planned on drinking and blowing my head off.
Borutski claims he was planning on committing suicide, which would not be an easy task with the weapon he was using, especially if he got drunk first. That fact alone might have given him second thoughts. Others have tried it that way and lived afterwards with devastating injuries.
But then by that time I started thinking.
He probably had a rifle, right? Rifle guns are hard to shoot yourself because they're like long. You have to like set it up. And sometimes people like blow their face off and then live through that shit.
But you can't do that, Basil. You're innocent. If you blow your head off, you'll never go to heaven because.
So the booze you left with the gun in the bush.
So he's saying God's gonna forgive him for those kills because the world was so unjust to him that he had to take down his enemies type shit. Like, dude is fucking crazy, bro. Like psychotic.
No, I dropped the booze, then a while later I left the gun. Maybe not far, 100 yards, 200 yards, I don't know. I just knocked the booze down. And later I was walking. I'm not a good shot.
I mean, bro, your last 3 girlfriends all called the cops on you and had some type of case built against you. Was it fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times. Then I don't know, bro. It seems like all 3 of them women.
I don't know how long it took me to get that far. I know I was really, really tired. I remember my right leg was really sore, so I was sort of flopping around. Maybe I was in a plantation where I left the booze. They had a dog.
Arturo, welcome in, my guy. How's it going, man? Good morning.
They must have found it. Did not backtrack me.
You know what, they may have. I just don't know. This is the first I've heard of some booze. So they may already have found it. I don't know.
I didn't open any of it. They were all new full bottles.
Okay.
I left $100 in
Right, Tomcat? He's like, bro.
Cheryl's console for gas. I thought I was going to get shot, so I texted her and told her I'm sorry.
Are there any other victims out here that we need to know about, Basil?
Victim?
Yeah, like other than these 3 women here, is there anybody else?
No.
No other bodies that we're gonna find?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. No. No.
Let me ask you this, Basil. I understand that you don't, you have a mistrust for police and you don't like them.
How would I?
And I get that.
If you're listening to me, how could I?
I am listening. So what I want to ask you is, time you
Guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so. Go ahead and double tap them screens. Also, if you like what we do here, consider joining our membership. It's only 99 cents a month, and it really helps the channel keep the lights on, if you catch my drift. Also, it gives you a lot of bang for your buck if you were considering donating to your channel, but you don't have a lot of extra funds. Definitely check out the monthly membership. Helps us out a lot, and you get a lot of cool perks that come along with it.
you and I have been in here together today.
Yeah.
Have I treated you fairly?
I don't know.
Well, you're you. You're sitting here, right?
I don't know if you're treating me fairly. I don't know. I don't even really know what you're doing. I don't know if you're going to take whatever I said and twist it around, because that's what happens, and make a nightmare out of it. Like, make it worse, make it fucking, I don't know, can you make it worse? I don't know. I don't trust you. If you're asking me that, no. Treating me fairly, you haven't beat on me. I've been beat on.
Yeah. And that's what I get at. Have I treated you fairly here today?
If that's what you call fairly, yeah, you got me water and.
Well, I certainly haven't beat on you at all, correct? I haven't threatened you or haven't been mean to you, I don't think.
No.
Okay. Do you need another cigarette?
There's a lot more.
All right.
I guess I better get used to quit the smoking.
No, I don't think that's the case. You still have water there? Okay. I remember big next smoke.
I wish I could get some meds for my back for pain or see a doctor. Maybe I'd like to see a psychiatrist. But maybe, geez, would I ever like to know what, how it has happened?
Well, that information you gave me about your doctor and your condition, I'm going to make sure that the investigators have it so they can look into getting you whatever meds you need.
I would trust talking to a psychiatrist more than I trust you.
Okay.
A psychiatrist, a doctor, you're a cop. This is.
You got it. Okay, let me just get that smoke ready.
Even though O'Neill has been patient and compassionate and has done everything possible to ensure that Borutski feels comfortable, Borutski still doesn't trust him. In fact, he's almost irritated that O'Neill has been civil, since it gives him nothing to complain about. If he sticks true to form, that won't stop him.
You know,
Here you go, Vincent. In case you want something else to eat.
you know, like, I tell you that I don't hate my ex-wife.
Membership or gift memberships, and you on here, you could do both. You can gift memberships to people, or you can sign up for a membership yourself. Just go onto our page and then go onto the membership place, or the membership tab on our channel, and then you'll see the different options. There's 3 tiers, but all 3 tiers get access to the same perks. So it's just different names for the tiers. Honestly, you're just paying for like it's just how much you feel like you want to pledge. But yeah, I'm not usually this early. Right, usually we do like a daytime shift and then a nighttime shift, but I overslept tonight, so in that case I'll do like a late night stream to try to catch people who either work weird shifts or just a lot of like our UK. We got a big UK fan base as well, and sometimes I give them streams around this time to make it a little easier for them to catch it. But really, right now we don't have like a set schedule. I just like everyone to have post notifications on. And then our members also, you guys get double m- members. YouTube algorithm makes sure that you see the video type thing.
For what you've done to me, because I know what happened to her, Randy, and that messed her up, and then I read books and talked, so I can understand, and I can understand why she struck out with me.
Like, say you bought a gift. I know it's a little confusing if you've never used it before. So, say you bought a gift membership, that means you buying a membership for someone else. Um, and if you, hey, shout out Australia. See, exactly. I'm trying to get prime time sometimes for you guys too. Like we have a lot of New Zealand and Australia people who watch the show, and sometimes they're watching in weird times of the night for them. So when I do streams like this, it's for our international audience to try to bring more of you guys in.
So that's why she,
You said you work late, Tom. Where do you work at? What do you do? Are you like a graveyard shift? Are you in the States?
I never even thought of ever killing her,
Okay. Who?
hurting her, or anything. And then Carol, who I called Jiggy, her husband died 5 or 6 years ago. 5, but anyway, she never ever got over that, and she is. I actually told her that she should go to a counselor because she never dealt with the death part, and I call her Jiggy. You know what Jiggy is?
Like the fishing?
For fish.
Yeah.
Here's the bait, take the bait away. Here's the bait, take the bait away. I told her that's the way you treat me, Carol. You ask me to do stuff for you, and then when I do it, you tell me that I wasn't supposed to do it or that I'd done it. She was, I don't think bipolar, but she had and then
But yeah, Tom, we stream usually anywhere from like 6 to 10 hours a day. So we're always on stream, brother. Oh, okay. That's what's up, bro. Shout that out. If I'm in Wisconsin, I'm gonna pull up on you for that biggie bag. I like Wendy's, man. I like Wendy's a lot. I appreciate you guys tuning into the show. Much love. Shout out Milwaukee.
there was this Ron guy that used to come. He even used to tell her. I remember hearing him say, like, Terry, you just got to make up your mind. You keep changing your mind, and
So Randy is your ex-wife's daughter's. Who's Randy? I'm a little bit confused
my
about that.
ex-wife's brother.
Your ex.
Hey, I appreciate that, Tomcat. Wait, watch when you come in here during the day. Wake up before you go to work one of these days, and like before we'll catch you. I know you probably sleep during the day, but say we catch you like in the afternoon or something. Pop up. You'll have a really good time, bro. When a lot of our regulars are in the chat, it's a blast. Check out the channel, man. We stream 2 to 3 times a day. There's tons and tons of content for you guys. Shorts, documentaries, live streams, everything you need for true crime fixes. We got it here.
Ex-wife's brother is Randy.
Randy Mask.
Mask. Like M-A-S-K.
SK. My ex-wife's name was Mary Ann Mask. I don't know if she's a Mask or a Borutski anymore because I haven't spoken to her since.
Okay. And
Suzanne, welcome to the chat.
this fat guy. We don't know his
I
name.
don't know his name. He owns a sawmill in little tiny sawmill. Lives in a house trailer.
And where's the sawmill?
Let me try to keep.
Okay.
The short break seems to have helped Borutski gain enough control to calm down.
Brandon, the channel we use mostly, their interrogation the interrogation videos are from Stranger Stories. Hold up, who just shout out Mimsy04, man. Appreciate the subscription. Really thank you a lot, man. That means a lot. We're on the road to 10K. So if you want to help get us there, definitely hit that subscribe button. Also double tap them screens. But yeah, the channel we use for most of our interrogation footage, I like Stranger Stories just because it's a lot of unedited footage in one place. And they got tons of it. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you're looking for those type of channels, I would say Stranger Stories would probably be your best bet.
For the time being, although he is still hung up on perceived slights from the past.
The way it was explained to me is that there's It's in the town of White Lake. There's a roadside park at the lake, you know what I mean? Like a place with picnic tables, maybe a park. And he lives right next door to it on the lake, in the trailer, and there's a little sawmill in the back.
Is there a name for the sawmill? It's in White Lake.
Right beside the. That's how I found it. That's why. And I just drove in there and I said, "Is the big guy here?" And the guy just knew what I would meant by the big guy, because the guy is like 400, 500 pounds. I don't know. He's huge. Last night, I haven't seen the man since I was on that farm. He'd come for eggs, so it's 4 years ago.
For sure. But Brandon, you could always just put our Fade Reactions podcast playlist on repeat, and there's hundreds of hours of interrogations on our live streams just to make it easier for you so you don't have to keep switching the videos.
5, I don't know. I never did get to see him.
This road that goes out to your farm and Natalie's farm,
Yeah.
where you threw the phone away.
I don't know where I threw the phone away. I just know.
Oh no, but just what do you know the name of the road, or?
It's that road that the farm's on. I was going towards Eganville, but I never went to Eganville, so it's before. I don't even know where I turned. I turned off that road, up the back road, and then I came out on, and then it was Baker. So Baker's the only place I remember. The sign Baker. And I remember thinking, what the fuck am I doing here? And the answer would just be, well, God, you must know what you're doing. From Ottawa to Renfrew, I kept telling him, I need to go to the bathroom and piss my pants. And I have a problem, like a hernia. I cannot.
Hey, Susan, this guy killed his last 3 girlfriends. He just snapped and went back and killed his last 3 girlfriends. And then he tried to make up some crazy reason of why it was just. The cop, he didn't want to give the cop nothing at first, but then the cop was like, yo, I can see why you did that. Like, the world's been so bad to you. Just tell me what happened, essentially. And then he started telling him about the murders.
Not hold. Mm-hmm. Then when we went to Pembroke. I thought, I didn't even know.
Philip, welcome in.
I thought I was hanging on there, so when we get to Pembroke, I'll be able to have a leak. In Pembroke, they leave me in a paddy wagon and they take somebody else in and they leave me up there. And I said, I need a piss. They ignored me. Then we go from Pembroke through Run Lake all the way to Kildoo, another hour. And at Kildoo, I'm the only one in the paddy wagon, and I'm telling the guard or whatever, cop or OPP, piss. I'm going to piss my pants. I said, you want me to piss on the floor in the paddy wagon? He said, if you do, you're going to clean it up.
Executed by the police.
And I said, that's malicious. That is, they forced me. And that, I can go on and on and on. I didn't get here by myself. You fuckers drove me crazy. I begged you to do something. I went to the Pembroke police and I fucking told them that about the wife beating me up. I told the whole thing. About her slapping me in the fucking nothing. I told them about Laura. That asshole cop.
Determined to end his questioning the same way in which he began, Borutski returns to his long saga of being persecuted by the police.
Covered that all up. I don't know how. You covered her stepdaughter, and they ended up going to the children's aid or something. I had to go, and they, the children's aid, told me that we definitely don't believe that you ever molested or touched Candace. So Candace obviously spoke well. So that should have been their first clue.
Elbows up. Welcome to the chat.
That she was lying.
Thank you for your subscription.
And I was telling the truth. And should that not have changed? I guess it's garbage, you know. That doesn't matter.
It'll still work for you.
It won't buckle on.
No, that'll be alright.
There you go.
Okay, sir.
The interview is concluded, and O'Neill escorts him from the room over to the courthouse.
Oh shit. Shout out Tom, our newest member. Just to let you know, anytime a member comes in and out the chat, you get the horn. So welcome to the newest member in the building, Tom Cat. Thank you so much, my boy. If you guys didn't know, the super chatters and our members are definitely the heartbeat of this channel. Y'all keep it
December
open.
6th,
Y'all keep us open. Y'all keep us open for business. If it wasn't for y'all, we couldn't be here. So thank you so much for keeping the lights on here at Fake Crime True Crime Reviews. Remember, this chat is the star of the show. I am just your co-host. So chat, I need you chatting. Chat, I need you chatting. So let's get them chat numbers up, guys.
2017, Basil Borutski was sentenced to life in prison for the murder of 3 women and is ineligible for parole for 70 years.
And we got a horn on the judgment too, man. We got a horn on the judgment. I don't know if you guys seen our last stream. I don't know if you guys seen our last stream, but oh, Tom, anytime. Our members, if you come in and out the chat, like say you come in the middle of a video and you don't know what's going on, you could always be like, Fade, I need a recap. You get a recap on demand. When you come in and out the chat, you get shouted out every time. When you come in and out the chat, I tell the rest of the chat members to welcome you in. You know what I mean? We're a very tight knit community. Not a lot of our regulars are on right now, so but you will see that. You know what I mean? You will see a lot of members in the chat, a lot of mods in the chat, all at one times, and usually that's one of our those are like what our most active chats, and we have really good streams. So I'm glad to add you to the team, bro. Appreciate you so much, and just really thank you for your contribution.
At which time he will be 128 years old. Borutski chose not to hire a lawyer and instead represented himself, but refused to speak through most of the proceedings. It was decided accurately that earlier parole should not be made available, and he is dangerous to the public. Borutski neither forgives nor forgets, and anyone who he sees as slighting him in any way would be a potential victim. As we have seen in this video, Borutski bears grudges against many people. It is very possible that his arrest and imprisonment have saved their lives.
Hell yeah, that dude was crazy, bro. He was holding on to grudges from
This is
years
North
ago.
Priden, the last man seen with his ex.
All right, we're gonna do community choice. Are we gonna do evil boyfriend realizes he's going to jail? Or are we gonna do Catherine realizes she isn't going to get away with murder? So one or two, guys. Do you guys want to do evil boyfriend or evil Catherine? Boyfriend's number one. Evil boyfriend's number one. Evil Catherine's number two. Which one are you guys interested in? We'll get into either case. Community choice. Let me know. Patty says evil boyfriend. That's our first vote. Welcome to the chat, Patty. Appreciate you. Monica says number one. Susan says two. Tom says one. One. Oh, that's the same vote. You can't vote twice. Nice try, Patty. Welcome in, Monica. Appreciate you joining the chat. All right, so it looks like we're gonna go with evil boyfriend. Uh-oh, uh-oh. If we get an, oh no, because it's still two. One, two, three, two, two. Yep. Evil
Ex-girlfriend
boyfriend
Teresa
wins.
Gorsica. Gorsica was visiting Pridgen at his house when they had some sort of argument.
Scott, welcome to the chat, man. I appreciate you. Karen, welcome to the chat. Evil boyfriend wins. Vote one's one.
Gorsica got angry and left. With Pridgen, this is North Pridgen, the last man seen with his ex-girlfriend Teresa Gorsica. Gorsica was visiting Pridgen.
She was pretty, man. I don't know how he pulled that. He's a goofy looking mug. Maybe because he's tall. Tall guys be getting lucky like that. I'm a short guy, but I got a really hot wife and she's tall, so you know what I mean. But I got lucky too, so I get it.
Priggen at his house when they had some sort of argument. Gorsica got angry and left, with Priggen following her. Gorsica repeatedly told him to go home, but Priggen refused. He returned home 38 minutes later. Priggen returned home in soaking wet clothes, and Gorsica was not seen or heard from again.
Yep, she tried to break it off and he snapped. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Hey man, I'm Detective Lee. This is my partner, Detective Barnhart. Your name is it North?
North Samuel Cole Bridge.
North Samuel Cole Bridge. What do you go by?
North.
North. Okay. What's your date of birth?
September 24th, 1993.
September 24th,
Yes, sir.
93. Oh, you just had a birthday, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like this case is from 2021.
At your parents' house?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, North, it's my understanding is you came down here on your own free will to help us
Of course.
find Teresa, right?
Right.
Now, what's your relationship to her?
Boyfriend.
Oh no, Tom, the suggestions are welcomed for sure, especially for members. If you want to get a little bit deeper, join our Discord and you could submit videos and then it makes it a lot easier. But I can always look it up. But yeah, just put it in our Discord and then it's kind of there for me to remember. Otherwise, sometimes I forget when we're just talking through chat. Our Discord link should be in the description of this video.
/ close friend / just, just.
Gorsica's friend said that she was no longer in a romantic relationship with Priggen.
Family, kind of.
All right, Cole, can you, North, can you read and write?
Yes, very
All
well.
right, what's the highest level of education you have?
High school diploma.
High school? Where'd you go to high school?
St. Louis.
Flora, welcome. Flora, welcome to the chat, man. I appreciate you coming in.
Wood. And are you currently under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
Just marijuana, but it's pretty much faded away by now.
When was the last time you smoked some weed?
4 hours ago, roughly.
But no alcohol?
No, sir.
All right, cool. Do me a favor and read this. Hold on. Read this top line out loud for me that starts with "you" and ends in Constitution. Read it out loud for me.
Okay. You have the following rights under the United States Constitution. You do not.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read you the rest of your rights, okay? And it doesn't say that you're in trouble. Like
No, I know
I'm just
you-
trying to make this an official statement, to
Proving that you didn't force me to say
Exactly.
anything.
Rosalie, welcome in.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you the rest of your rights, and after I read you each one, I'm going to ask you if you understand. And when I ask you if you understand, just answer yes or no for me out loud. Don't just nod your head. All right.
Okay.
All right. You don't have to make a statement or say anything. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Anything you say can be used against you in court. Do you understand?
Yes.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you make a statement or before any questions are asked of you, and have the lawyer with you during any questioning. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you do answer, if you can afford to hire an attorney.
Truth, blessings to you, my friend. Welcome to the chat.
I'm sorry. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, will be appointed for you before any questioning, if you wish. Understand?
Yes.
If you do answer questions, you have to stop answering questions at any time and consult the lawyer. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Just do me a favor and sign that top line for me, saying that I read your rights and that you understand. All right. So you said you and Teresa are boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yeah, I mean, we try not to label it.
Try not to label. How long have y'all been in this relationship?
About 2 months now.
About 2 months?
I've known her for quite a while though.
How long have you known her?
Since 2009.
Since 2009?
Yes, sir.
How'd y'all meet?
Well, we got to really know each other through a mutual friend about 1.5 years, 2 years ago.
How'd you meet her in 2009 though? Y'all just go to school together? Or?
No, I had a friend that knew her, so I knew of her at the time, so I didn't really like.
But You said about a year ago is when somebody kind of introduced y'all.
Right.
Okay. And who was that introduced y'all?
Roger.
Roger.
Hmm?
And then you guys just kind of remained friends, and then
Yeah.
like
Good chemistry. You know.
and then so it's about, you said 2 months ago is when y'all started, I guess, dating, quote unquote, if you will.
Yeah.
So when was the last time you spoke to her?
I want to say between 1 and 2 o'clock, roughly, in the afternoon today, roughly.
On Sunday? Okay. And did you speak to her in person, over the phone?
In person.
In person? Okay. Where were you guys at when you got
My house.
at your house on?
Hey, Paul, welcome in. Yeah, it looks like this guy, he was the last one seen with his girlfriend. I don't know if they found the body or if she's just missing yet, but it's looking like he did it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Williston?
Yeah, subscriptions are absolutely free. Yeah, that's just built into YouTube. That's awesome. It really helps us. We're on the road to 10,000 subscriptions. So if you want to hit sign up and make sure that YouTube lets you know whenever we post, definitely subscribe to the channel. It helps us out a ton. And it's absolutely free, just like the like button. Double tap them screens, guys.
On my patio. She usually comes over every day, every other day.
And you said that was between 1 and 1:30?
Roughly.
Did she come over, or was she already there?
I had ordered her a lift over.
You had ordered her a lift to come over to your house? Where was she coming from, do you know?
Her house.
Her house? And where's that?
It's right next to the districts on Kernan off at Beach.
Okay.
It's a small little neighborhood. Ashley North, Ashley South, I believe. I have her address and all the information on my phone.
So you order her a lift,
Mm.
and then she gets to your house between like 1 and 1:30?
No, she came over way earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Came over around like 10, 9:30.
So you guys
Don't take my word like verbatim on that, because this is just a normal day.
Yeah.
Normal day for us, you know. We don't really keep track of every second.
We're just trying to get the ballpark.
Right,
So
right.
So
Okay.
about 10 a.m. she gets about your house, right? You guys are just, hanging out?
Yeah. Do you need me to go into details?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, a lot of the time we just listen to music, you know, we do intimate things, we dance, and we smoke a little bit, and we eat.
You ordered the lift on your phone, your cell phone?
Yes, sir.
What's your number to that cell phone? What kind of phone is that?
iPhone 7 Plus.
iPhone 7 Plus?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been?
I think people do ask for a lawyer, but I don't ever think we get the interrogation footage of the people who ask for a lawyer. Because if you ask for a lawyer, the interrogation stops like pretty quickly. You know what I mean? This is, I'm not sure what state we're in. I think it's in the States though, for sure. The name is Teresa Gorzika is the case. That's the victim, Teresa Korzika. If you want to look it up on your own time, go for it.
Been using that phone?
Since
Dean, welcome to the chat.
the very beginning of the year,
Gotcha.
December 29th of 2020.
Okay.
Does Teresa have a phone?
She does not.
She does not?
No, I've been urging her to get a job, and you know, I'll tell her I'll help you like with money, you know, if that's the case. But I know better than to do everything for somebody, and I understand how that ends up playing out. So.
How do you get a hold of her then if she doesn't have a phone?
She has a laptop on Facebook, which she's on 24/7 while she's at the house, and she'll message me, and we'll make up a plan, and she'll be like, okay, I'm on my way, or okay, I'm ready, you know, stuff like that. And
Is that what you did today? Is you sent her
Hey, shout out Justin. It's from Jacksonville. I was gonna guess Florida, bro. Most of these videos be coming from Florida. 80, 90% of the time, bro, it's Florida.
You sent her a message
Yes.
Florida is the interrogation video capital of the world.
on Facebook.
Hey, Miss Asia, welcome back, sis.
Mm.
Did she bring that laptop with her to your house?
No, she always, that's her father's laptop, and she always leaves it at home.
And that's the only method that you have of communicating with her?
She calls me off of her home line sometimes, because
Okay.
she still has one for some reason.
Okay. Well, her parents. Huh?
Yeah, Justin, for real, for real. Most of the videos be from Florida, and like, it's a joke. Like when we got a lot of the regulars in the chat, we'll be like, "Where's this video from?" And everybody just be like, "Florida," but we're all just guessing, and then it literally will be from Florida.
Yeah, but I've installed security systems, and they're about extinct nowadays.
So you said you spoke to her between 1 and 1:30. So where did she go from there?
She was supposed to be going home.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how was she supposed to get home?
She was walking home, I insisted on ordering another lift, but
Dean said, "I'm from Australia," and I was thinking Florida.
she's so humble, she feels bad, and she just really said, no, let me walk,
The Floridian man. You hella funny, Tom.
walk, we need to save money.
You know what? I know you're in Milwaukee, Tom. A lot of like the credit card fraud and stuff videos, or like arrest cam videos we have on this on the channel. Those are from Milwaukee. Like I think we have a person who is trying to do like bank fraud. A few from Milwaukee on here.
Money, this and that, so.
So she left your house and walked?
Yes, sir.
Is that typical for her to walk home from your house? Or?
No, not typical. She does walk home a lot.
All right, bro. So you Ubered her over, but she walked home. Either you a cold ass player or you murdered her, bro, and you don't really have a a way to show that she left your house because you didn't pay for an Uber and she didn't pay for an Uber or nothing, bro. And then this girl seems pretty like borderline homeless. She only has a laptop and doesn't have a phone or any ways to make money, so she probably just living off her family. And I would guess from this guy's look how skinny he is, they're doing more drugs than weed. I would say it was some type of meth involved. Usually meth is somewhere to be involved in these type of situations.
From Zach's home into Zach's home. That is the person she does her ice with, and the person who I try to, get her to, not be around so much, not do the ice so much with.
And who's Zach?
Zach Morgan is somebody who she believes is her cousin, who she admitted to me last night. It was then said, guess what? Zach finally admitted that he was my cousin. And it's someone she has sexual relationships with, so it's very tricky. She's a clinically insane person, if you will. She has bipolar, borderline.
All right, so yeah, he for sure. Hey, Peyton, welcome back. He for sure did this shit. Because what do we talk about every time? What do we talk about almost every case when the guy comes in mad, hot, and guilty? Um, he is defacing the character of the victim. I say it pretty much every video when we for sure think they did this shit in the beginning. Um, he's defacing the character of the victim by saying she's clinically insane, she's had sex with her cousin, she's for the streets, blah 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 blah. But you was calling her for booty calls, paying for her Ubers and foods and drugs and shit like that. So the fact that he's saying she's bipolar and stuff tells me that she's a little bit further along the lines when it comes to like their meth addiction than him. He could kind of hide it a little bit, but I can see that shit. I got my fade vision glasses on. Detective Fade is in the building, so we already know he on some bullshit.
Personality, schizophrenia, you can name the list. Great person, great human, worth the time and energy and the investment, but those are the facts if that's what you're looking for.
So she's known to do ice. Have you seen her do ice before? Do you do it with her? Okay.
did it with her on a couple times because I discouraged her from doing it so many times that I felt like a hypocrite, and I said, you know what, I'll do it so I know what it feels like for you.
Now he's like, I'm gonna do it with you to show you how easy it is to quit. That's a dumbass theory, bro. Because even if that was your theory, and you not lying, you did this shit once. This bitch been strung out for months. That's two different things, bro. Two different things. But they both do meth together. That's how they met up through Roger. Roger's probably the plug.
And then I did it, and I told her, hey, you don't need it. I don't want you on this stuff. It's a waste of money. And I mean, the high is just kind of paranoia, if anything, and it explains why you kind of, tweak out and act a little paranoid at times.
Has she been that way with you, where she's acting all paranoid?
No, she's done it once or twice, but usually I'm able to like hug her and calm her down, and she'll smile and realize that it's
Y'all didn't do any ice today?
Actually not, sir.
Or I guess when y'all were hanging out earlier.
No, sir.
It's meth. It's methamphetamine. So speed, yeah. It's just a different slang word for it.
So,
No.
just smoke some weed.
Mm-hmm.
And weed doesn't make her like act any kind of way.
She actually tries to stay away from weed because she doesn't like the way it feels, and she didn't smoke any weed today. I smoked like 1 or 2 hits. It's not a real big thing in my life anymore at this point.
Do you do anything besides weed?
No, sir.
You don't have like a preference on it? You said ice is her thing. You don't have a...
No, I drink every now and then.
Yeah,
but
just drinking and weed?
Yeah.
How many times did you do ice with her?
2 times.
Just 2 times? How recent was that?
If today is Monday, I would say last week, Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay.
So when Teresa left her house, she's walking,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the last time you spoke to her?
Mm-hmm.
Priden is open and descriptive until he gets to the part where Gorsica leaves the house. This is a critical period where he makes the decision to kill her.
No shit. Like when he said, literally, when the cop said, how'd she get there? Oh, I got her an Uber. How'd she leave? Oh, she walked. Bruh, you wouldn't have got her an Uber if she was in walking distance of your house. You would have just went outside and met her halfway and walked her back to your house. Even if it was a booty call. You know what I mean? Let alone someone that you're dating. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And usually her plan is to message me as soon as she gets home, so I know she's okay.
Oh yeah, you see how he keeps rubbing, he's scratching his arms and shit. He for sure a meth head. I noticed as soon as he sat down. A lot of times they'll say, they'll be like, oh, I just smoke weed. But their tendencies are nothing of a pothead. It's more of like a someone on harder drugs, you know what I mean? Like a upper.
She enjoys the walk. She walks from her house to the Dollar General by Huffman all the time. It's her thing.
Where does Zach live?
Okay, I have his address on my phone, and I wanted you guys to stop by him and see if maybe she's with him, is my thing.
He trying to throw it off on Zach. He was like, he was going to Zach's house. She wasn't going home. Now she was going to Zach's house when she left. So she smashed you. Now she finna go smash Zach, who's her cousin. Like, bro, that don't even make sense.
You've been able to talk to him?
Zach Morgan. Okay. What's that? You have a phone number for him?
Nah, he refused to give me his phone number.
I'm not familiar with that side of town, so is Minglewood close to your house?
Oh yeah, it's close to my house. It's Brookview Elementary School on St. John, roughly around St. John's. So not too far from where I live, Sun Lakes area.
Like, would it be within walking distance?
From
your house?
It'd be a good 4 miles that you wouldn't want to walk.
She was out there a banking machine. Shout out, Bill.
Well, I wouldn't want to walk, but for her, she would do it. She had.
And when she left your house, she said she told you she was going home, or you just assumed she was going home?
Both.
She said she told you?
Yes, and I believed her.
Okay. What did you do after that?
I just went back
He gonna say he went to sleep, bro. That's always their alibi. I was sleeping.
and just turned my TV, turned my music up, and just relaxed.
You didn't go anywhere or hang out with anybody else?
Nope. I usually stay away from all of my other older friends and I've replaced them with Teresa. And I've put more of my time and energy into her. Try to see that flower blossom because I know it's blossoming. So.
Do you care for her a lot?
A lot.
A lot.
Otherwise, I would not be here unless I actually had to, you know.
Well, so how can you help us find her?
Okay, so you have Zach's information, his address. A good idea would be to start by asking him. There's
He telling them how to do their job, bro. He like, this is what you should ask Zach. Go talk to Zach. This is what you should ask Zach. The fuck out of here. Shout out Dave, man. Welcome to the chat. Hey, he said they gonna think he cute in jail. For sure, for sure. Oh, if he did a gram of ice, he ain't going to sleep. That boy been up for days.
I know she got hard, which is crack, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
From a guy named Hassan Ware. Mm-hmm. And I think she makes her do, you know, sexual things to get it. And I don't know if anything occurred between the two of them and escalated from there. Again, I'm just speculating and throwing things out there. I'm not accusing or, you know.
Did it upset you that you knew she was doing
Absolutely.
Sexual things with that?
Absolutely. Not at all.
You weren't good with that?
No, but, you know, the thing is, what she taught me is to accept and love no matter what, you know, and to not hold any types of resentment or whatever. And the thing is, I've had a history of addiction issues, so I understand it. So
Priden is sending up red flags. He has admitted to being jealous and has helpfully pointed the police in the direction of his rivals. Right now on my Patreon, you can watch the most shocking interrogation you'll ever see by far. What happens in this interrogation room is certainly not suitable for YouTube, and it will leave you completely shocked. Go to patreon.com/strangerstoriesplus to watch it, plus many other Patreon exclusive videos.
it's,
What are you addicted to?
I had a real problem with Xanax.
Xanax?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And mixing it with a little bit of alcohol makes you a little, you know.
So your parents' house over there on Williston Drive, do you actually stay there like full time? Like inside the house?
No, I've been staying on the patio for the past 2 months, and that's where she would come over and we would, you know, hang out and spend the day or the night.
Like, is there like a setup on the patio for you, like bed and like TV and all that
Yes,
stuff?
sir.
And were your parents home today, this afternoon, when Teresa was over there?
Yeah, my mom was home in the morning.
In the morning? So your mom saw Teresa, she talked to her?
I can't say for certain. I don't know, because I don't know if my mom came out there or not that morning, but she often does and says hi to Teresa, and maybe it's something you can talk to her and ask her to verify with her.
But your parents, they know Teresa. They
very well. Yeah.
They recognize her if they saw her.
We went to dinner together for our birthday a couple days ago to watch the Sunday game. Because her birthday was the 18th, mine's the 24th. No, they love her, you know. I'm trying. I don't know. I don't know how serious it is, because I know she has a tendency to go out and go to the beach bars with, you know, Michaela, her friend, or Alexa, her friend, spend the night with some guys she met, and then not hit me up until the next day. So I don't know how serious it is, you know.
Is it common for her to go like long periods of time without getting in contact with you?
Long periods of times, meaning 2 days, yes. 4, no.
So 2 days is normal for like,
1 or 2, yeah.
so he ghosting you for a
3
little
or
bit.
4, and I'd feel some type of way.
Has that happened though? Like if y'all got to a bad argument or something?
No.
You have to always go again with him.
Yeah, the meth logic is fucking hilarious.
In a couple days.
No, because it's like amnesia. We're always good. We're always good. You know?
Within a day or two, y'all are good again.
Always.
Forgive and forget.
No.
So you said that you never left your house today after Teresa left, right? Did you go anywhere before Teresa came over to your house?
I went with the Lyft driver to go get her. I made the mistake of ordering the Lyft from my address to my address. I got in the Lyft.
They won't even let you do that, bro. Like, what do you?
Stop the cap.
That's not even a thing, bro. What the fuck?
Told the Lyft driver, he was really cool. He said, "It's okay, don't worry about it. I'll go grab her and bring her back." So.
Alright, so the Lyft driver came to your house first?
Right.
Inadvertently, you just...
Right.
And you didn't go anywhere else with anybody else today?
No, sir.
Okay. You didn't go any place with your friend Mick?
It's crazy too, cause they showed a picture of Teresa. She's pretty, bro. She wasn't. It's crazy what drugs will do to people, you know.
You know Mick?
I know Mickinson.
Okay. You didn't go anywhere with him today?
Boy, I seen Mickinson today. I don't remember where it was, but
Michelle, welcome to the chat.
I don't think I went anywhere in specific with him. I think I may have just seen him outside and just
Seen him outside how?
driving by. Just told him, good friend, I love him, stay up.
So he was just, you were just standing outside your house and he just come driving by?
Yeah, and that's happened before too. We usually catch up every time we do see each other physically.
Where does he live?
I'm not exactly sure now. I know he moved out. I know he grew up in the neighborhood I lived in though.
Okay. You remember about what time that was when you saw him?
No, I would say later on in the afternoon.
Before or after Teresa left?
After.
After Teresa left?
I would have to say.
Sandy Bottoms, welcome back to the chat. How's it going, man? Good morning. Tom, I think he's closer to 30. I think they're in their late 20s at the youngest.
And you said he was driving by? He wasn't like walking by or?
No, he was driving. I'm
Was
pretty sure
driving.
he was driving. Yeah.
Who saw who first? Did you see him or did he?
He usually always sees me first.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did he just pull up to your house?
Yeah, it's usually how it works with him. Yeah.
He just pulled up?
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't get in his car?
I think I got in his car and we rode around just for a second and, just to talk, to chat, to make sure we were both doing okay. And then he let me out and I went, walked right back inside.
Pridgen's friend is the one who turned him in to the police. After killing Gorsica, Pridgen calls his friend to pick him up and drive him home. On the way, he confessed to the murder.
Did y'all do anything while you were driving around?
Damn.
Ooh, he's snitching. Everybody, he's snitch. Hey, dude, get back.
Just talk.
Just talking, so you didn't smoke weed?
No, sir. No.
Does he smoke weed?
I mean, I'd rather not put his business out there, but he smokes and drinks.
He smokes and drinks?
Right.
But y'all didn't smoke any weed today?
No.
You guys
He
just
smokes
cruising?
and drinks in his free time, and he makes music.
Would there be any reason why Mickinson would say that you did something to harm Teresa?
No. Did he?
I'm asking you.
Mm-hmm. No.
No? There's no reason for him to say that you did something to Teresa and then threw her in a lake?
Why'd he tell his friend? I mean, I'm glad he did, because it made the case a lot easier to solve. But I mean, he was pretty much guilty even if he didn't admit it to his friend. But shout out his friend, bro, like for fucking calling that shit in, bro, because you can't just be having crazy people like that out in the streets or in your friend circle.
What? No. Are you no?
I'm asking you these questions, and
No, sir.
because I asked you before if you had left your house, gone anywhere. You said no.
My house, right?
Yeah, your house.
Hmm.
And then you said that Mickelson just kind of rolled by. You guys said what's up, and that was it. That went from that to now you in his car rolling, driving around.
Right.
So
I don't remember exactly the exact step by step, how my day was, because I don't,
well, the biggest thing here, North, is finding Teresa.
Absolutely.
All right. And
Do you think he followed her when she left the house? Maybe she did leave the house, like, and they had a argument, and then he followed her until she got to a spot where he felt it was safe to attack her. Like, because how is he gonna drag? I don't think he's dragging her body from his house to a lake. You feel me? The fact that he called his friend to come pick them up, to come pick him up, to take him back home afterwards. So I think he let her leave the house after some type of argument and then stalked her while she was walking far to go to her other dudes. And then somewhere in between there, he attacked her and threw her in the lake and then called his friend.
we brought you down here because, you want to help us find her. But at the same time, Mickelson is telling us that you guys are riding around. You said that you killed her and threw her in a lake.
No, I did not say that. I did not say that.
Nah, Brian, your friend kills some random chick, bro. You fucking covering that up. You fucking driving him home afterwards. You're now a fucking accessory to murder. Like, I love my friends, bro, but I'm not going to jail for none of them. If they kill somebody and implement me in any way, I'm snitching, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brian. You can stand on that business. I'm not standing on that, bro. You can't just kill little meth head chicks and then tell me you did that shit, bro. Like, nah, because now we both incriminating. If I don't say shit, I'm going to jail too.
So you're saying he's a liar?
Yes, sir.
Why would he lie about that?
I have no clue.
I mean, could you have just said that to him in jest?
No. That's not funny.
Then where'd that shit come from, man?
I don't know. I'm really kind of pissed off right now.
What, are you pissed off at him?
Yes, sir.
Because you see how that looks.
Like, she the local jump off, bro. She's super innocent. Like, she gives everybody nuts, bro. Like, why would you kill that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way he's describing her.
Looks right.
Absolutely. It's my life on the line if anything happens to Teresa. So.
Mr. Priden, how'd you get all banged up, man? You're limping.
I said that too in the beginning, Susan, but she was a drug addict. They're a drug couple. They're both on meth. You know what I mean? Meth makes you do things you don't necessarily want to, like, that you would do normally if you weren't an addict. What's good, Za? Appreciate you coming back, my boy.
And you got scratches and red marks all over you.
I played basketball and it got a little rough.
Priden had not played basketball, but he was desperate for an excuse to explain the scratches from the branches and tall grass he obtained by hiding Gorsaka's body.
Yeah, from walking through the woods, bro. Who be playing basketball in the woods? Is this Air Bud? You remember, did y'all ever see Air Bud? Where he found like that raggedy basketball court behind that beat up church and it was like all woodsy and shit. Like, my boy he living in the same town as Air Bud and shit.
people is from the
Who'd you play basketball with?
a whole bunch of friends at Huffman.
Today?
Yes, sir.
So that's another place you went that you didn't say that you forgot about earlier?
Oh, if you would have asked me through what I did throughout my whole day, I would have gone through the whole day with you.
Y'all play some rough basketball, man. I played a lot of basketball growing up too. And I got all scratched up.
Huffman is different.
Yeah.
Huffman is different.
I'll ball hard.
And I haven't balled in a while too, so my body wasn't.
Okay.
I played some basketball too. I didn't get scratched up like that. The only time I got
You right, Wanda. You right. I got a little silly. I got a little overzealous there. At the end of the day, she might have been battling her addictions, but she still was a victim and a human. And you're right. My apologies, Wanda.
scratched up like that is when I was trouncing through the woods.
I was just saying she seemed like a friendly girl. There was no reason to harm her in the way he did. That's all.
I get what you're implying, but that.
Jeremy, welcome to the chat, man. I hope you're having a blast. Wanda, also welcome to the chat.
Well, do you get why we're implying it? We didn't make it up, right? You know, somebody's saying this. Now, obviously, somebody's very concerned about this young lady, as we are.
Yeah.
Right? So if something happened to her, be it by you or someone else.
Hey, thank you for the sub, Real American. I appreciate that. Shout out America. USA, baby. Shout out all our international viewers too, man. We get a lot of love from UK, Australia, New Zealand. Shout you guys out. Also Canada, man. Our brothers to the north. Shout you guys out.
Most important thing we can do now is focus on working together and trying to find her, right? So
Absolutely. And I'm here to do whatever I can to help.
All right, so where is she?
I do not know, sir.
I think you do know.
Okay, and I'm willing to do whatever I can to help you, but I can't just make up a lie and tell you that I know where she's at when she doesn't.
Well, what's Mickinson's background then? I mean, is there some reason why he would say this?
He's just an old friend of mine.
Has he ever been known to be an off-the-wall kind of guy with this kind of stuff? I mean,
So now he trying to put it on somebody else. He already put Zach's name implicated into it. Now I think he's talking about his friend who was driving around.
Is he gonna make some shit up about you?
I haven't really associated with Mickinson in the past year or so.
yeah, but he just happened to be driving by today, and y'all got in the car and we're chilling together, listening to music and talking. So I mean,
Thank you for the subscription, Monica. I appreciate you guys. Hey, if you enjoy what we do here on the channel and you want to help support it, check out our memberships. It's only 99 cents a month. It gives you access to a lot of cool perks on the channel and in the community. So if that's something that interests you, please take part in it. If not, just hit. Hey, Jeremy,
What
thank
y'all
you for
talking
that
about?
subscription. If not, just subscribe like Jeremy just did or double tap them screens.
Nothing, just life like we always do. He usually tells me about where he's at in life. I usually tell.
That makes more sense because they would have been able to transfer the body if his guy had a car. But the fact that his guy called the police after it happened makes me think that he wasn't involved. I don't think the kid who picked him up and drove him back home that night, I don't think he was involved. I don't think he was involved until this guy told him, hey, I just killed Teresa and I threw her in the lake. And then the dude was probably like, oh, damn, word. Like, that sucks, bro. What happened? And then he told him the story. Khalil, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the gang, man. Appreciate that subscription. But when he told him that, he probably just played it off like, oh yeah, bro. You know what I mean? I understand. And then when he got home, he called the police. So the police contacted him like, you need to come in here, bro.
I'm at life, where I'm at in life, you know, just stuff like that.
So where are you at in life?
It's been an up and down roller coaster for me. I was a medical assistant for the first 6 months of the week. Quit that, started working at the Dollar Tree, applied at Best Bet, and now I'm waiting for that to go through.
so if something bad has happened to Teresa, who should we look at?
If something is bad happened to her,
Mm-hmm.
I would keep it wide open because she knows so many people and talks to so many people that it's.
What time did you go over to Huffman to play basketball?
7 roughly.
7 p.m.?
Yep, 6:30 to 7 roughly.
Now, when you say you were at Huffman playing basketball, like where exactly? Like, is there? Again,
Yeah, medical assistant to retail Dollar Tree. That's definitely a down step. Not to say that Dollar Tree is a bad job, but that means that your life was getting a little more unstable. You got fired, and then you found a new job, and then you got fired again. So you know what I mean. That's all that. That's all that's saying.
Huffman Park.
Huffman Park.
You just walk up there. Yeah. You didn't go up there with anybody else. You get a ride. You walked up there. The ball. Okay. No, I mean I know where Huffman Park is. So that's the park, right?
Yeah, it's not far.
Or why did you miss it? Why did you mention like Zach so specifically earlier? Because
This guy killed his on again, off again girlfriend. Him and his girl. It seems like they would do meth together and then fight, and I believe he killed her.
you said Teresa.
Because aside from me,
Right.
Zach is one of her really close friends.
Yeah, but okay. Well, you said she was known to hook up with lots of guys. I was just kind of wondering why you threw, you mentioned.
Because honestly, like if there were a guy 1 and 2, it would be us.
Okay.
That's why.
And you didn't like that, obviously.
I loved it. I loved that he cared for her, and I wanted him to help.
Right. But you didn't. You said you didn't like the fact that you knew she was basically going back between you and him as 1 and 2.
I didn't like the fact that she was doing those things she was doing with, her body for those other things.
Okay. Because you didn't act like it was any big deal that you said.
She's saying Zach. Wait, didn't she say she would do sexual acts for drugs with Zach, or was that Roger earlier? He's already named like 3 or 4 people that he alleged she was sexually active with. I don't really believe him, but it might be true. It might explain his rage. It might explain his jealousy. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens.
That she goes to the beaches and hooks up with other dudes and stuff.
Yeah, no, and that's not a big deal. I just don't like her selling her body for.
Okay. But you feel like she cares for Zach, kind of like on the same level she cares for you. Okay.
And I encourage her to do so because he's a great guy and it's all love.
Did it make you feel jealous or anything, or just kind of feel like some type of way about that, like it wasn't?
No.
No.
Maybe at first but then I started to understand the dynamic and I became more comfortable with it.
What was y'all's visit like today? Did y'all?
Yeah, bro, that shit's tough. Like anytime you lose a family member or somebody you know, or just watching stories of like domestic violence, because it seems like it can happen to anybody. You know what I mean? It really could. We've all been affected or seen somebody affected by these type of situations for sure, Wanda. Thank you for your insight.
Y'all, does that come up?
No. No, it was cool.
Y'all didn't have any argument at all about anything?
No, we just relax, vibe, listen to music.
And the last you knew, she was just walking off on foot from your house? Okay. You didn't walk her down to the end of the street or anything like that?
I walk her towards the front of my house.
Just to the front of the house? Okay.
When you contacted her on Facebook, what's her Facebook account?
She has like 5.
Which one did you talk to her on?
The main one.
Which is what? Which one?
Do you want me to say?
Yeah.
This one.
And did you message her?
Yes.
Okay. Scroll. Is that from today or is that earlier?
Yes, sir.
What time are these messages at?
Oh, 1:30 p.m. Sunday.
1:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And so you video chatted with her at 1:30?
Yep, Saturday in the afternoon.
And it says you're talking to her earlier to get her to come over?
Mm-hmm.
So after, go back to the other way. So after this video chat, I'll go back.
He trying to skip over some shit. That the officer's like, hold up, bro, quit scrolling, go back. I need to read this.
So that's when she leaves. So she's left.
Hey y'all, if you haven't already, make sure you double tap them screens, man. Let's get them likes up. We're 11 away from 50, so let's hit that 50 mark.
At that point, and then She responds back to you. That's her responding, right?
Yeah, right before she's leaving.
Shout out to chat for everybody giving Wanda so much love, man. That's what it is over here. It's really a safe space, and we try to help out our community members. Thank you for sharing with us, Wanda. That's a lot of insight, especially on a case like this.
So this is the account that you talk to her on? You don't talk to her on any of the other ones? Does she use them at all, or?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Why does she have so many Facebook accounts?
From what she told me, she's been hacked and stuff like that.
Have you ever met her parents?
I've recently met her mother. Just like saying hey.
Like, where was that encounter at?
In front of her house.
In front of her house? So you've been to her house before?
Yes.
And her mom at least knows you?
She was messaging me right before you guys showed up, asking where she was at.
Who did? Her mom?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Corsica's
He know they closing in on him. Look, he's biting his nails and shit now. He getting super nervous. Honestly, his body language has been pretty chill this whole time. I mean, we know he's bullshitting because the way he defaced the character of the victim. But look he's biting his nails and shit. He real nervous after all that phone messages this cop just read. Let's see what happens.
mother had never been a fan of Priden and suspected that he was responsible for her daughter's death.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, or to control her circles, like have certain people talk to certain accounts so that she doesn't get confused because of her paranoia. Correct. You're right.
How did you pay for the lift?
A Cash App card.
Cash App card?
Yes, sir.
Where are you getting money from?
I work at the Dollar Tree.
Which one?
The one at St. John's and Atlantic.
Okay, so he does still have a job.
And I doubt she'd be hiding there for long enough.
No, I'm just saying, like, the last place you knew her to be though was leaving your house, right? Just trying to figure out how to gauge where we start.
Does your phone actually, like, can you make calls on your phone, or does it have to be hooked up to Wi-Fi?
No, I have a phone plan.
Phone plan.
With Mint Mobile.
Who is it?
Mint Mobile.
Mint Mobile?
Yeah, you should look into it. It's it's $15, $20 a month, and you can get a lot more than you can for paying, 40, 50, 60 with the other plans.
You get like
It's owned by Ryan Reynolds.
You get like internet and all that stuff?
Yeah. They even have an app for it. And that's what it looks like.
Okay. Well, give us a second here. I'm gonna go get the guys to come download your phone right quick.
No, so it was like, boy, shut the fuck up. I don't care about your Cricket Wireless plan. I'm a whole detective. I got Verizon or some shit. Why?
Okay. We're gonna be back in here in a second.
Mr. Priden.
Mint Mobile representative. You funny, Bill. Hey guys, we 5 away from 50 likes. So let's get that 50 likes up. Appreciate it, man. Double tap them screens for me one time.
All right, man, we're gonna get you out of here and get your phone back to you and all that stuff, all right? But before we do that, all right, we had some inconsistencies earlier, so I'm gonna give you this opportunity to kind of take us back through Sunday, September
Hey, this is a good detective. You saw how he eased him? He was like, hey, don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here soon. We'll get your phone back to you. But I just need a few more things and then we'll get you home. But he ain't going home. He ain't going home. They about to arrest my boy. Cause he already said there's some inconsistencies, bro. Explain this shit.
November 26th. All right, just kind of take us through your
Hey Mary, welcome back. And then Chris, welcome back, man.
the day's events. Don't leave nothing out. All right, and just go line by line, incident by incident. All right, because you kind of left some stuff out before, so let's just clear all that stuff up. Okay.
Hey, shout out the chat. Y'all get a horn. We up to 57 likes, man. Our next goal is 75. So let's keep pushing, y'all.
You want me to recap the entire day, sir?
Yeah, man. Let's start from when you woke up Sunday.
Pamela, welcome to the chat.
Whenever you woke up, get your day started. Go from there.
Started doing normal stuff, man. Just like
Hey, Rachel, I'm glad you found the channel, man. Welcome in.
hygienic stuff.
Like what time?
Hey, you just got off work and wanted to come chill. Thank you, Mary. That means a lot to us, man. Rachel, thank you for the subscription.
What time did you get up?
10:30, 11.
10:30 in the morning? Okay. Did you talk to your parents at all that day when you got up, or did you see them?
No, not that morning.
Where were they at?
I'm not 100% sure.
This guy is suspected of killing his girlfriend. Quick recap. He was the last one seen with his on again, off again girlfriend. He allegedly asked for a ride home after dumping her body off in the lake from a friend. During that ride home, he confessed to his friend that he killed her, and now we're here.
Okay. So you get up at 10, then what? What do you do after that?
Then I talked to Teresa, turn on my Xbox, start listening to music, we just sort of talk to each other, see what she's doing.
SG, you got your shout out when you came in, so everybody else got to get their shout out too, man. Binged, welcome to the chat. Willie, tie you down, welcome to the chat. Bill, welcome to the chat. We got 2 Bills now. Pamela, thank you for the subscription. We're on the road to 10K, guys. If you want to help us get there, hit that subscribe button.
Talk to Teresa around what time is that?
I can't tell you for sure, so.
Can you give me a ballpark?
Yeah, 11-ish.
11-ish? All right, and then you, what do you do after you're talking to her, you're listening to music?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, Lori, if you want to watch the full interrogation video by yourself, be my guest. That's kind of the whole point of this channel, is the reaction in the chat. The chat's the star of the show, so I have to react to the video and communicate with the chat. Thank you, Matthew, for the subscription. I appreciate you guys. If you want to watch this video by yourself without interruption, go over to Stranger Stories. No problem. Have a good day.
agreed on her coming over, and then I ordered the lift and made the mistake.
Detroit Mike, welcome to the chat, man. Appreciate the subscription. Shout out all my Detroit players.
Of ordering it from my address to my address. So I tried to change it, but I ended up just getting into the car and explaining it to the...
My bad, SG. Well, let me give you a special shout out right now. Shout out my boy SG. He been active in the chat all night and very friendly with everyone in the community. So everybody give him a warm welcome, because I think I did forget to shout him out. My apologies.
The guy, he said it's okay. He'll, go get her.
I'll go get her and bring her back. Okay. So you go get her. About what time do you think you're at her house to get her?
Hard to say. Closer to 12 maybe.
Closer to 12?
If I could write it perfectly for you, I would.
Was anybody home at her house when you got there?
Not to my knowledge, but there very well could have been.
Okay. But you didn't say hi to anybody at her house. You just
No.
Did you go inside to go get her? Or?
No.
You just went to the front door. Okay. So you get to her house. You get to the front door. You get with Teresa. You guys get back in the Lyft car and go back to your house. You go directly to your house, or you stop anywhere else on the way?
No, we went straight home.
Straight home. So you get to your house, and then what?
And we just start doing what we're normally doing, just cuddling, listening.
He's been in the interrogation, according to this film, about 40 minutes right now.
Music, dancing.
And you guys are out on the lanai at your parents' house? Okay. So what time do you think you get back to your house with Teresa?
From the lift,
Mm-hmm.
it's really hard to tell.
So just ballpark it for me if you can.
Closer to 12.
No, you said you were at her house closer to 12, so.
It's between 11, 12, and 1 when all these.
Let me ask you this: Were you already high when you went to go get her, or
No.
while you were with her?
No.
Because you guys said you smoked, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So did you
It
smoke
was-
back at your place, or?
I think I took a couple hits. She didn't. She doesn't really smoke like that. So maybe it was a little after 12 then.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be,
I get it.
It's just I don't.
He's really just having him retell the story. He already told him this is the same story from the first 40 minutes. He's just asking him about his inconsistencies in the story now. So what detectives like to do is let you tell it, make a script, and then and they won't budge. They'll just let you write down the script. That way, once you've already said this is what happened, they could come back with the evidence that tells you, hey, this doesn't say what you happened. Explain to me why it's like this. And then they have to explain the lies. So that's kind of what we're going through now, if it sounds like he's saying the same shit he already said.
I don't play it back in my head each day.
Someone said I have a distorted voice. I just have a really raspy, natural voice. Like that's how I sound naturally. I'm sorry.
And how it all plays out like that, I'm sorry.
So you get back to your house, and you guys are hanging out. How long were you guys there?
I want to say 3 hours, 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours.
2 to 3 hours.
Something happened in the short time between Gorsica's arrival and when they left the house to upset her. Priden had never revealed that information, but the police believe the main motive was jealousy.
Yeah, bro, he knew. He already told us. He didn't tell us the exact thing, but he said she's going to Zach's house. She left my house to go to Zach's house. That's gonna make him mad, especially if he paid for his Uber ride over there. You know, he gonna get jealous. He gonna be like, bro, I gave you drugs. I paid for your Uber. We chilling, and now you just want to leave and go with Zach, like, cause we did all our drugs. And then he got mad. I think he stalked her as she went to Zach's, and then he grabbed her up when she got close to the woods. Just from the timeline, that's how I'm putting it together.
So what do you do after those 2 to 3 hours?
Nothing. That's it. We just decide that maybe we'll hang out later, probably.
So she just leaves?
Yeah.
By herself?
Right. Right. It's a very normal thing with us. Very independent woman.
Does she say where she's going?
Oh yeah, she said she was gonna go home.
Going home?
Mm-hmm.
And she was just going to walk?
Right.
And you stayed home? You didn't follow her? You didn't go with her? And you said that's about 2 or 3 hours after you guys got back to your house?
Roughly.
Roughly 2 or 3 hours? Okay. It's still daylight out though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Someone asked the guy's name. His name is North Priden.
So what do you do after she leaves?
Well, I just go back in, get on my Xbox, listen to music, and sort of just wait for her to get back home so I can talk to her and know she's okay, and just occupy.
I think it's when I talk too low, like the mic doesn't pick it up. So that might have been on me.
By myself. Well, normally I play video games, write music, stuff like that.
So is that what you did for the rest of the day?
No, not for the rest of the day because I ended up going to Huffman to play basketball whenever I didn't hear from her.
Okay.
Because I got a little upset that I didn't hear from her, so I went and played basketball and did my own thing that night.
Why were you upset you didn't hear from her?
No, just because we always
E-N. It's E-N at the end.
communicate, talk back and forth. It's nothing like, it's just...
You guys didn't get in a fight at all?
No.
That's why she left?
No.
No, she just left because it was time for
Yeah, no, we...
Hey guys, we're 5 likes away from our next goal, man. Double tap them screens. Let's get up to 75. I appreciate you, chat. Remember, you guys are the star of the show. I'm just your co-host, so I need the chat to keep chatting. Do your thing.
We don't try to hang out all day, every day.
So you go to Huffman to play basketball. Did you do anything before?
No. Not to my knowledge, no.
What did you do after that?
I asked my buddy to bring me home because of how bad my ankle was, and he did so.
And your buddy, that's
That's what I said, man. He was playing in that Airbud basketball court that had all the fucking overgrown trees and shit on it.
Mickinson?
No, sir. Another gentleman up at the court.
Who was that?
His name is Terrell. And
Oh shit. Up to 75 likes. Congratulations, chat. You doing your thing. 100 is our next goal. Let's make sure we get there. Double tap them screens.
he brought me home, or to my parents' home, where I packed up my stuff and then went over to Kaz's place.
So Mickelson was the one that dropped you off at the park, right?
I believe so. I don't remember if he did or not, honestly.
But you're saying Terrell is definitely the one that drove you home from the park.
For sure.
How did Mickinson come in contact with you today?
It must have been just random sighting.
Just random sighting?
Yes, sir.
You didn't call him or ask him to come get you?
No, I don't. No, I don't think so. No.
Where did he pick you up at?
I don't remember exactly. Probably somewhere around the neighborhood, because that's usually where we end up seeing each other.
But you weren't at the park when he picked you up?
No. I was probably on my way to the park, honestly.
Yeah. You were on your way to the park?
Probably. Because that's happened multiple times.
But was it before or after you played basketball when you ran into him?
Oh, before, for sure.
Before?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so where do you guys go? You and Mickinson.
We just drive around, talk a little bit, and then he just drops me off at the park, and that's it.
Did you guys?
Yeah, he ain't gonna be playing basketball. He gonna be playing with balls though, for sure.
Stop anywhere before y'all get to the parks?
Not that I remember of, no.
No? So basically he picks you up, you guys drive around, he takes you straight to the park, and that's it? You guys don't stop anywhere together?
Not that I remember, no sir.
How much did you smoke yesterday? Did you do anything besides smoking?
No.
Chris, I remember when I first started smoking weed, some sativa strains would get me so paranoid. I would just be sitting up all night thinking about my day at work. Like, damn, I shouldn't have said that to this guy, or man, someone just thinking of the smallest interactions throughout my day and feeling like so awkward about them. Like it was just crazy.
No, I didn't smoke that much, honestly.
Okay.
So after you play ball, how do you get home from playing ball?
Kalina, welcome to the chat. Welcome back, love.
You said your ankle's fucked up, so how do you get home?
Terrell was, there, and he was able to bring me home.
Okay. And around what time was that?
Let's say 8:30ish.
Is it still light out or is it dark?
No, it was nighttime.
Nighttime?
8:30.
Pixie, welcome to the chat.
Alright, so what do you do when you get home?
I go into my backyard and then I start reaching out to friends to see who I can possibly go and stay the night with, and it ended up being Kaz, who was receptive.
Okay. And where does Kaz stay?
In Mayport.
Mayport. And how did you get to Kaz's house?
My sister brought me.
Your sister took you there? You didn't ask Mickinson to stay with him?
I did, and he respectfully said he couldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you need to be careful. I know you do VR streams, Kalina. I remember you're a TikToker, and them little kids can be ruthless, man, in them VR games, especially those chats. Sometimes you just need to come over here to a more mature audience and clear your mind so you can be ready to stream tomorrow, you know? I appreciate you stopping by.
He respectfully said he couldn't.
Yeah, and I understood that for sure.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. You know, we talked to your parents.
Flower, yeah, they have plenty of evidence. He was the last person seen with the girl, and then he also admitted to his friend that he did it. And then his friend called the police and said, "Hey, my friend just confessed to me he killed his girlfriend."
You know, we've talked to Teresa's parents and her family. So obviously they're very concerned right now. And you being the last person to see her, all right?
Yeah.
You kind of play a key role in this right now.
No, I understand. And that's why
Now what makes it difficult though, North, is that, you know, your buddy Mickinson, you know, he calls us. He actually comes down here to the police station to tell us that while you guys are riding around, you tell him that you killed Teresa.
I don't know where he got that from or why he said that.
After the interview, the police continued their search and found security footage that showed Priden and Gorsica walking and arguing. After about a half an hour, Priden returns the same way alone, wearing wet clothes. This is during the same time frame he called his friend to come pick him up.
I mean, I spoke to
He wet as hell because he fucking threw her in the lake, bro. He was swimming in the lake trying to make sure she sunk and shit.
Mickinson myself. And he's not the type of person that's going to make some shit up.
No, and I've known.
Damn, that's cool. They got 18 and up stuff now. I didn't know they could verify your ID. The only thing I do in VR is VR boxing. I play Thrill of the Fight too. And yeah, I like to do the VR boxing for like cardio and working out and stuff.
Kissing for a while too, but that's definitely not what. I don't know. Maybe he took something out of context, or maybe
He said you told her that you strangled her and drowned her.
No, sir.
So that's not taken. You can't really take that out of context.
No, sir. That's honestly, and that's not even fair for me to hear, because that's not right. That's not. I wouldn't.
Fun Land Supreme. I don't think there was actually any eyewitnesses to the crime, but he confessed to the crime to his friend after getting picked up in the lake and getting in the car hella wet, and and then coming home wet on the door camera. So on the Ring doorbell camera. So it's not looking good for your boy.
Never do that. That's.
Poker T, welcome to the chat, my boy.
North, let me ask you this then. What if we find Teresa and she's in the water and been strangled? Then what?
I'd be devastated.
I think you'd be more than devastated at that point.
After somebody said that, that's exactly what you said you did to her.
I don't care your orientation, Poker. Be you, brother. It's a free country.
I mean, did y'all get into a fight?
Yeah,
was it an accident, man?
Crazy shit happens sometimes, man, with emotion, love.
I mean, do you care about her at all?
I do, sir. Yes.
Susan, have a great night. Thank you for stopping by.
Absolutely. I love her.
You love her?
Love her to death.
You love her to
You
death?
guys are scaring me now.
Well,
We're trying to figure out what
there's a
happened.
young lady
man.
that's missing and no one knows where she is. Okay. And then there's another guy saying that you claimed to be responsible for that. So obviously,
Yeah, your friend that you were riding around in the car with said that you told him you strangled and killed her.
I wouldn't do that. She knows I wouldn't do that.
Then where is she?
I'm not sure, but when she pops up, I'll be very relieved.
Is she gonna pop up?
Knowing her, yeah.
So where'd that story come from then? Why would you tell us that?
I have no clue why he said that.
I'm pretty sure, in terms of this interrogation, I don't think they found her yet, but they did find her because I know it's small for you guys, but on the top of the screen, they showed a picture of the crime screen the crime scene and showed like a lot of like police vehicles and police presence around the lake. So I'm assuming they do eventually find her body.
No clue.
Well, he's wondering why you said that.
I'll talk to him and I'll straighten it out with him, but I do not know why he would come up with something like that.
North, in the first time we talked, you left out the fact that you rode with a Lyft driver to the house to get Teresa. You left out the fact that you got in a car and drove around with Mickinson. And you left out the fact that you were over at a park bowling. You said you stayed at home all day. All
right, well, I'm sorry about that. I wasn't sure about how important each detail was.
Well, we're talking less than 24 hours, you know, that this stuff had happened.
Okay. I can tell you I did Sunday.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't know something so severe was like occurring, so...
Right. The first time we talked to you, that had only been like 12 hours since all that happened, you know, it wasn't like it had been a long time ago. So...
Yeah, you said you got those scratches and shit on your arms and legs from playing basketball? Basketball?
Yeah. No, we played rough out there. I fell a few times, yeah.
Cop looking at him like, bro, those all look like defensive wounds or like wounds from you struggling with someone in like a woodsy, marshy area. You came home hella wet, bro. Your clothes all wet. Your friend said you were wet. Your friend said you did it. Your friend said you confessed. Like,
yeah, I ain't buying that, man. Oh, I mean, did you, like I said, to me, those scratches on you, I'm looking at them like, yeah, man, that's not from playing ball. That shit's from going through the woods. Did you take a shortcut through the woods or anything to get to the park?
No, sir. No, sir. I'm sorry if you don't believe me, but no, sir.
Priden clearly confessed while he was
hey, Willie, thanks for stopping by.
Still in shock. He may have even believed that his friend would not go to the police. He's still sticking to his story, but will that change when he learns how much evidence they have against him?
Yeah, I would like to go now.
Well, stand by.
Boy, you should have said that when you first sat down. You should have said, I want a lawyer. Am I arrested? No, I'm leaving. You can't leave. Well, I want a lawyer. That's literally how it should have went down. But these murderers, bro, they're so dumb. You gotta be think. You gotta think. You gotta be stupid as fuck to kill somebody, especially kill somebody you know and have some type of relationship with, and knowing that you're gonna be the last person connected to the person. Like you're there's a paper trail leading to you to be the last person that's seen them alive, and you still do this shit. Like that's what I'm saying. They're so dumb. They're so narcissistic that they just think they can say some words and this shit's gonna go away.
Like I said, we gotta wait on your phone, and we're getting somebody to come and photograph your injuries from playing ball. All right. But in the meantime, you think about her and where she's at.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, shout out Gutter Guy. Shout out Bill. He was like, I want to read about this. Bill said he killed Teresa, his girlfriend. Pretty simple.
All right, North. You got your phone. All right. Now, I know you said you wanted to go, but there's a couple of things in your phone that I kind of want to clarify.
Hey, VBC Medic, welcome to the chat, boy. Appreciate you.
If you're okay with going over that and clarifying that with us?
Do everything we can.
Okay. So when I asked you earlier if, you know, how you and Mickinson got hooked up today, you said that it was just a chance encounter you just saw.
Did we reach out?
Kalina, yeah, not on this channel, but yeah, I've streamed gaming in the past. for sure. But I've never streamed VR. The game that I probably most streamed is a boxing game called Undisputed, and then Project Zomboid, both PC games.
Did I reach out to him or something?
Well, you told me that
Oh,
it was
okay.
just a chance encounter, right?
That's the best I remember it.
Okay. Well,
In my
at 5:50 p.m., you send him a message that says, "Pick me up ASAP." And he sends back, "Where are you at?" And you said, "You're at Sutton Lakes." And he asks, "Are you in danger?" And you said, "Yes." Okay.
Hey, Greg, welcome to the chat, my boy. I appreciate you. Thank you for the subscription. Guys, if you like what we do here, support the channel by hitting that like button, subscribing. We also opened up memberships this week. They start at 99 cents. They give you a lot of cool perks within the community and access to our content first. So definitely think about that if you want to support the channel. Helps us out, and your dollar goes a long way.
I just wanted his attention. I just wanted to talk to him.
Okay. You just wanted to talk to him?
Yeah.
North, it's 18 hours ago, man. You don't remember, like, that mean that's it? You just wanted to get his attention? Why didn't you tell us that the first time? Like, you would have remembered that.
No, I honestly didn't. I honestly didn't remember reaching out to him in that manner.
From 18 hours ago, you don't remember texting somebody saying, help, like, basically I'm in danger?
No, I'm sorry, I do not.
Thank you, Gutter Guy. Appreciate you. Have a great day at work, my friend.
Well, how did you go from he was just riding down the street and he saw you to...
Because those are the occurrences that happen often with me and Mickinson, so when I, recollected on it yesterday, that's what I assumed.
So it wouldn't be normal then for you to text him that, so why'd you decide to do that last
But
time?
we have reached out to each other in the past, to check up on each other. One morning, he reached out to me and we talked for hours and hours. You guys wrapped together, vented, kind
Live life of Denver. Shout out Denver, man. I used to live in Colorado, suburb of Denver, and I'm excited because week 3, home opener for the Chargers and Denver Broncos, man. I'm really excited for that game.
Kind of. Are you a rapper?
Yes, sir.
Spit some bars for me, man.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey, shout out Connie for coming to the chat. You know what member just stepped in the building. If you want to be a member just like Connie, sign up for our new memberships, man. Shout out Connie, man. Good morning. Welcome to the chat. My boy about to spit some bars. Hold up. The cop just said, so you're a rapper? Let me hear some bars. I don't know. We've been wanting the inmate to rap for a minute. So let's see what happens. Everybody welcome Connie to the chat too.
I can't do it now. My energy's a little bit drained.
Oh, come on, man. If you're a rapper, that shit just flowing, man. Come on.
No.
Well, like I said, we're trying to unearth every stone right now.
I turned it up because someone said they couldn't hear. My bad if you got headphones on.
Looking for Teresa, okay? Like I said, we're, that's all. We've obviously talked to Nickinson, we've talked to Zach.
Okay.
We've talked to her family, your family. Oh, by the way, I spoke.
The chat's always more important than the closed caption, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all the stars of the show. So if you can't hear it, I can turn it up for you, but then our sound effects are going to be crazy. I'll try to use YouTube's closed captions on this one because the audio is crappy. So I understand.
To your mom, and she wanted to make sure that I let you know that it is abundantly clear that you were not welcome at their home.
Okay.
Just FYI.
Okay.
Why would that be?
Just over time, deterioration, fights, just it's hard to explain 20, years of life.
Just recap though, when you and Teresa, you said you guys were at your house, right, hanging out or something, whenever you guys came back with the lift, right? Right. And you guys were hanging out at your house, you said, for about 2 to 3 hours, right? Give or take. Okay. Did you guys have I don't mean to pry, but did you guys have sex?
Yes, sir.
You seem kind of hesitant. Is that?
No, I'm just answering the question. It's just rude a little bit, but I mean it's a very special situation, so I understand the question.
Okay. So you did have sex?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, with that being said, then obviously, would you mind if we get your DNA then?
I don't know.
Yeah, I just did, Jimmy.
Just because I want to, make sure that we get that we can eliminate everything.
Right.
Like I said, this is also showing just how, that you're cooperating. Your story's a little wishy-washy, but you're cooperating.
I'm trying my best to recall.
Do you just have a hard time remembering shit, man?
Well, honestly, I didn't expect for the day to unfold and for, her to go missing, so I didn't, quick shot any certain memories. I just sort of went about it as another day. And now that everything's, being forced to the surface, it's a little difficult to recall it as accurate as you guys would wish me to.
That's why he was hesitant to say, did y'all have sex? Because he was like, fuck, they're going to find my DNA in her. The fact that they're asking these questions mean they must have found the body, right?
Do you remember one more time what time she left your house, the best you can recall? Because
I can't tell you an exact time, but
you said earlier like 2 or 3 hours after. Okay.
That's the best I can
And you said it was noon, 1 o'clock-ish, something like that when she got to your house? Okay.
Yeah, that's the best.
And she left by herself. You didn't walk her past your front door.
No. She walked out. She left. No, I walked her to the front door. That's usually what I walk around the back of the patio.
Do you guys argue at all?
So with Teresa, it's a little different.
Staying true to form, Pridgen gears up to blame Gorsica's mental state for any argument and downplay his part.
It's not really arguing. It's she'll have false memories that at first I would argue with, and then after I got to understand the type of person she was, I stopped arguing with it and sort of just.
And what kind of false memories would she come up with?
So she would say that the government abducted her 5 children, and her 5 children were made in magic.
But she's never had kids, though, right?
As far as to my knowledge, no.
Do me a favor, you can read that over. That's just you saying, giving us consent to get your DNA.
Okay.
And then just whenever you're done, just sign there.
They should check on, it's been like a day, I think. I think the crime happened the day before. But I was going to say, I wonder if they're going to check under his fingernails, but they'll definitely find his DNA under her fingernails from the defensive wounds, probably. If he was strangling her in the water, she was probably grabbing and scratching his arms, you know what I mean? Which would give his skin cells under her nails, pretty much putting the nail in the coffin, you feel me?
And then what I'm going to do, North, is I'm going to take some Q-tips, and I'm going to stick them in your mouth and get your DNA swabs.
Gotcha.
Well, like I said, we went to Zach's house. She wasn't there. Have you ever walked with Teresa whenever she walks home to kind of know what path she takes?
No, but I walked to her house one time to see what it was like.
It's a long way, huh?
Yeah, is there any shortcuts through woods or anything to get there?
No, as far as I know, you're pretty much on the street the entire time.
On the street the entire time? Okay.
Have you looked through that route though, from my house to her house, from Zach's house to her house, and?
We've done a lot of looking, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got the heli-chopper up there.
Okay.
Looking.
Very good.
So hopefully none of that's necessary, and she pops up and says, "Hey, I've been here the whole time," right? All right, do me. Yeah, isn't that fair? You ain't got no ankle support, man.
No, I know that, and I have high top shoes. I just forgot to grab them, so I just wanted to play basketball.
And you said Terrell take you back home? What kind of car does Terrell have?
I'm not sure exactly. I don't pay attention to cars like that. I want to say.
Bro, implementing everybody he know in the neighborhood into his crime, bro, and none of them have anything to do with it but him. He's trying to be like, this guy's my alibi. That guy's my alibi. I was doing this. I was doing that. Now the police got to talk to all these people to see if that shit's true. And they know you're lying. So you're literally just throwing people under the bus that had nothing to do with the situation.
Like a gold Honda or something.
Gold Honda.
So, and just one more time, clarify, the clothes that you have on now are not the same clothes you had on when you were with Teresa yesterday?
No.
Okay, where are those clothes? At your parents'?
I would have already washed them. Yeah.
Okay, at your parents' house?
Yeah.
Are
they at Kaz's house now because your parents pretty much packed up all your stuff, right?
Mm.
Or your clothes still may be in the washing machine or something at your parents' house?
It's something of that sort. I don't know exactly where those clothes are. If you want me to, I can.
Did you take a bunch of stuff to you when you went to Kaz's? Like, did you take all your belongings like you were moving to Kaz's?
Mm.
Okay. Did that include like a bag of clothing or suitcase? Okay. So as far as you know, any of your clothing or anything you have, shoes, clothing, should all be at Kaz's.
Right.
Okay. Do you have other shoes besides the Blue Sperry's?
Yeah, I have some black Nikes.
Okay. But you were wearing Blue Sperry's when you went up to the park to play ball.
Right.
Like slam ball, basically. It looks like you're playing. Why not wear the black Nikes then to ball?
That was the plan, but once I got on the court, I was just like, all right, let's play.
Okay.
So you went to go, knowing you were going to go play basketball at the park, you left your house with the Sperry's on, not with the Nikes?
I don't know what kind of shoes Sperry's are. Is that like a work shoe or something? Is it not an athletic shoe? Is it not a tennis shoe?
All right, guys, what is this like? Okay,
Right, your story's got. Hey, look, man, your story's got a lot of holes. I mean, that's just being honest with you, you know. And you can't explain it.
Yeah, and it's our job to.
Okay, I understand. I've tried everything I can with you guys. If there's anything else, more related to.
Yeah, now his mama getting raided, Kaz getting raided, Zach got searched. Like, come on, bro.
Teresa and
just man up. You did that shit, bro. You snapped. You was jealous. Your girl was playing with you, and you did something that you should not have done. You was trying to turn her into a housewife, or you was methed out too. Like, whatever the situation was, he's not gonna tell us the truth. But at the end of the day, this guy deserves to be on life, if not death row. I'm scared he's gonna get off. Like, not. I don't think his sentence is gonna be super harsh. I hope he gets life at least, because a lot of times when people kill without a gun, or like they don't admit to a reason or a thing of why they did it, sometimes they'll get like murder too or manslaughter and get lucky and only get like 15 years. So I hope Teresa's family gets justice and this guy's in jail for life.
Helping her out. I would love to talk about it.
That's what we're trying to get to.
Yeah.
We're trying to get you to help us find Teresa.
Okay. No,
you were the last person that saw her.
Right. Okay. No,
you were the last person that
I don't understand why I didn't make sure.
Bill, Terrell was the other basketball player, just one, and he's got all these damages, and they were playing combat basketball.
That I wore the high top Nikes instead of the Sperry's, and it cost me my ankle, and and that's how we live and we learn.
But you understand, we're gonna come at you.
Martin O'Reilly, welcome to the chat, man. Appreciate that subscription. Thank you so much, my boy.
No, I'm
very careful because you're the last person that.
No, and I can respect that and totally understand that. Yeah.
So, if you wonder why, well, there's a lot of things that you were inconsistent about. Okay, call it lying, call it inconsistent, label it whatever you want to label it. But the evidence.
Wanda, I thought the same thing. I almost said something where he was like, "I'll go get my clothes." I was like, "He ain't coming back, bro." If they know damn well if you go get your clothes, you going on the run, bro. You are not coming back. Your ass going straight to jail from this room.
This is there that some of the stuff you told us when we started our conversation, right, is not true. It's just not true.
I'm sure that happens a lot with this type of situation.
Well, it does.
It's so hard to recall things.
Sometimes when there's weeks in between, it's hard, but not just a few hours, At the time we started talking to you this morning, there's only been like 12 hours in between this happening and when we started talking.
I'm sleep deprived now at this point. I've been kept in a room. I've been able to get.
Hey, Mike 412, welcome to the chat, my guy.
Sleep. It's been rough on me. If you guys want to do this again on another day, then maybe I can do it for you. But at this point, I'm done.
Are you worried about Teresa? I mean, do you think there's legit something wrong with her? Or you think she's just out there shacked up somewhere?
Because he paid for an Uber lift to her house that night, Jimmy. It's very, they got it on paper. There's definitely a track record of him being the last one. Roger, thank you for that subscription, man. It means a lot. We're on the road to 10K, guys. So definitely help us out with that. Thank you a lot, Roger.
I'm praying that she's shacked up somewhere.
Because when you pull that,
tell you? What's your heart tell you?
We spent 2 or 3 days pretty much stuck in some guy.
Hey guys, we are 9 likes away from our nightly goal of 100 likes. So definitely double tap them screens. Let's get there. We are right on the edge of 100 likes. Let's get up to it, y'all.
His house. He's a tattoo. He does tattoos. His name's BJ. We went over there one day with her and her friend to get a tattoo, right? And so I was like, okay, that sounds like fun there to watch her get a tattoo. We ended up spending 3 days there because the tattoo artist was not comfortable doing the tattoo. He kept like messing around, pulling drugs out, obviously trying to do things, obviously trying to like pull Teresa towards his way, and it ended up going day after day. And on the 3rd day, I honestly gave up, and I called my sister and told me, hey, just come pick me up, and that was that. So I do a lot for her, but I can only do so much, and so my gut tells me that she's grown a lot, and she still has quite a ways. So
What's your gut tell you? Is she alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're gonna try to. I think he'll get murdered in a second. That's my guess, because the fact that they were on drugs and shit, he could say, like, once he gets to a lawyer, he could say, like, I didn't plan to do this. It just happened. It was a moment of rage type thing. You know what I mean?
because when he pulled out our picture earlier, when he first showed it, you were grinning, and I just thought that was odd.
Jimothy, welcome to the chat.
Like given the circumstances.
No, I was grinning because this is one of the pictures on my phone.
Okay.
Oh, Sheena, I didn't see you. Welcome in, girl.
I mean, is there anything else?
Yeah, so
No, sir.
you're our last link, man. You're our last link to Teresa.
Okay. Well, can I get your phone numbers then?
Absolutely.
Where are you going from here?
Back to Mayport.
Okay.
Back to Kazas.
Yes, sir.
What's his address?
I'll have to pull it up here for you.
He still think he going home, bro. You ain't figured this shit out yet. You dumb as hell. Guys, if you support the channel, definitely think about joining our members program. It starts at 99 cents a month. Really helps us out a lot. Also, hit us with a super chat if y'all haven't already. Let's go. If you're having a good time, support the channel.
I don't have his actual address, but it's right behind the auto line.
Is it an apartment?
Yes, sir.
What apartment number is it?
I don't remember the apartment number. I just know how to get to it and knock on the door. But the police last night were able to get there, so maybe they know exactly.
Well, here's my card.
Okay.
Let's get my number on there.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in my phone because I'll lose the card. Your name is
Detective Lee.
Detective Lee.
Priden came in voluntarily, and it's been less than 24 hours since Gorsica's disappearance. Even though the police are positive he killed her, they won't be able to make an arrest until 2 days later, when Gorsica's body will be found in the waterway, lodged under debris.
Damn, so he did get to go home after this night because they hadn't found the body. That's crazy, bro. When we've seen a couple cases where they can't find the body and then the person gets off, or like they hide the body for so long that the decomposition, they can't really tell how the murder happened. You know what I mean? So they'll get charged with something lesser, like disposing of a body, but not actual murder.
You know who the next closest person is to Teresa beside you?
Zach is really close.
Okay.
Emily Branton is really close to her.
Emily Branton.
Alexa, I don't remember her last name, but on Facebook you can find her.
Okay.
Her brother, and then a list of guys that I do not know exactly how close she is with or not.
Okay.
You said her and Zach have like an intimate relationship, but they're cousins?
very interesting, confusing stuff that you'd want to talk more about Zach with than you'd want to talk about me with. Because I've tried talking to Zach about it, and he just looked at me like, bro, I don't know, man.
Like, is he your cousin, or?
Like, she has memories and beliefs that are like would fall in line with someone who's like clinically insane, maybe.
Because Zach seems to care about her quite a bit as well.
I know. And I tell her that all the time. Like, he loves you so much, so that's why I'm not trying to like just pull you away from him.
Shit, I forget his name. So basically, I forget his name, but after he killed her and threw her in the lake, he called his friend to pick him up. And when he got in the car, he was all wet and emotional. Like his clothes were all wet and he was acting emotional. And during that process of his friend driving him home, he admitted to choking her and putting her body in the lake. That's how the police knew where to look for her body. So I guess it took them a couple days to rally the resources to actually do the search of the jail of the lake. And upon that search of the lake, they found the body and arrested him 2 days after this interrogation.
All right, well, we're going to get you out of here.
No, it wasn't Zach. I forget his name. I think it was like Nicholas or something like that. It was just a random, like, common ass name, but I forgot what it was.
We're going to have the officer take you back to Mayport. I appreciate it.
But after he dropped him off home, like the kid drove home himself and called the police in the morning to tell them what North told him. This guy's name's North in the chair.
I got your number, Detective.
Let's have a seat. Let's say we'll have them come
They're
get
gonna
you.
come in and get you.
Priden came in voluntarily, and it's been less than 24 hours since Gorsica's disappearance. Even though the police are positive he killed her, they won't be able to make an arrest until 2 days later, when Gorsica's body will be found in the waterway, lodged under debris. North Priden accepted a plea agreement and pled guilty to second-degree manslaughter. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison and will have 10 years of probation when he is released.
I think that it should have been murder in the first, but I knew it was going to be hard to prove that entirely. So the fact that he got manslaughter second degree and still has to do 30, I'm pleased by that. That means the judge wasn't very happy of the charges that they had to charge him with, and made sure that he got the heavier end of the like the stronger fucking sentencing, like the longer sentencing, because I think he could have did as little as 15 with like a 10-year probation. So it would have been like a 25-year process at the minimum, but it looks like he got the maximum, which would be like a 40-year process. Hey, Jarhead, man, I appreciate you. Welcome to the gang, man. Appreciate your subscription. Guys, we are one like away. Somebody double tap them screens. We are one like away from 100. Definitely a cool night, man. We had a great stream. Definitely 30 years is no joke, for sure, for sure. And yeah, uh Flower, you can hate the horn, man. That's what we do around here, my boy. I'm gonna give y'all the horn. I'm gonna take 99 as 100. I'm gonna round it up. Here you go. Shout out everybody, man. Chat, y'all did y'all thing. We did our thing tonight. Over 20,000 views, I believe. A whole bunch of people were in here tonight. We had a great time. We met a lot of new, nice friends. Shout out Wanda. I think she was new. Shout out Mike 412. He was new. Got some new subscribers. Appreciate you. Definitely want to shout out Tomcat, our newest member who signed up tonight. So if you want to be just like him, definitely sign up for that membership. Shout out Connie for coming in. She's a member. Love when the members show up and show love, man. You guys are the heartbeat of this community. Definitely keep doing what you guys do. Chat, keep chatting. Y'all the star of the show. I'm only your co-host. Thank you so much for tuning in.